All right, here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna go out there and get them kicked off. I'll be right back. Dave is in the channel and the booth with me. Dave booth, my bullshit office.
That's right, the soundproof booth.
Dave from Virginia. What city?
Lynchburg.
Lynchburg, Virginia. Okay, he came up for training for 3 days. We'll talk about it if we have time between shots. But yeah, I'm gonna get these guys kicked off. Are you ready, Joelee? Let's do it.
Oh, Joelie's pumped up, ready for his big match with Tay Tay.
Nancy, you want to keep score?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if it'll reach, but probably will. Okay. Okay, I want a nice clean fight. I don't want any low blows, rabbit punches, no eye gouges. Okay, so it's a green chip, $25 or whatever. I don't know. Do you have one? You don't have one, or okay. Well, you might have two when the night's over. You might owe Joelee one, but Jolee's got two. So do you have $25? It doesn't matter. You can figure it out later. So this is what we're playing for. Oh, you're in the middle of the thing. Okay, so we're playing for two green chips, and they're $25 chips. They're club currency, and we'll just, you guys can whatever.
Yep.
And then it's not for the belt tonight, but we're doing an elimination sort of bracket thing for the club to get to the belt challenge. Mark Berry, he's the belt holder, and yeah, so we're just Joelee and Tay Tay. They've played before. They've been on the channel. They play leagues. They're friends. Everything's great. So let's do it. 2 out of 3 sets, race to 3, bar table 8 ball. We're gonna play like M8 leagues, no break. In the kitchen, off the break, and no 8 ball break.
No
just
8-ball break.
just spots or choice or whatever.
Yep.
Joelee wants the 8 ball
I
break.
make 8 ball almost every time.
I know, exactly. So, all right. Good luck. Have fun.
In kitchen.
Yeah, leg for break.
Okay. Leg for break.
Yep. All right. Here we go. What is going on? Is this okay? It's working. Let me know how the sound is if you can. It seems good. All right. Here we go, Dave. What's that? I can't see what's it. Live chat.
Yeah. How do you see the
Well,
chat?
I can go from here. So if I go here, I can see it. There's a delay, but I can follow the chat
Okay,
here.
great. Yeah.
So it's good. Thanks. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm sure the audio sounds good. Yeah, so they're gonna leg for break. Taylor is about a 570. Jolee's like right around 500, but Joelee.
Joelie's got that one.
I think he did. Alternate the break. I should have told him alternate the break. So Jolee's been on the channel a lot. Taylor's been on the channel before. We're doing this at the new pool club. We've got 6 valleys. If you look on the sides, we have them shimmed in to about 4 1/8. That's what that light stripe is. It's a yardstick from Menards. So if you have a valley table and you want to tighten it up, $7. Okay, because those rails pull apart, the rubber comes off. You drill a couple holes. Joelee did Jolee's done all the construction at the club. He shimmed all the tables. He built this place out. It's beautiful. I don't know. You could go onto Facebook or Instagram or on the YouTube channel into some reels, and I have some tour of the club videos. So it's a beautiful club. It's all mid-century, so it's all 60s vibes. And yeah, I got 6 7s, 2 9 gold crowns, and a 5.5 foot. Jolee's got a nice second ball break. We like the second ball break. All right, now we're going to look at it. Where's the trouble, Dave?
Looks like that 15 ball by
Yep.
the side. And the 9's not great, but
Ooh, I like the 9.
It's not terrible either.
Yeah. So the shot here to open up is shoot the 14 into the 15 and push the 15 down by the 13 so it gets down by the pocket. And I would play the cue ball. You're going to cut the 14 and play the cue ball off the far side rail and bring it back out to center to give yourself a shot on the 9, the 11, or the 15, 13. Then the table's open. The
Yeah.
8 has an issue, right? The 8's got an issue because it doesn't have a direct pocket. The only place that position happens is behind the 7 to go in the side or corner. It doesn't go up in the corner past the 2. Could go in the corner where the 9 and 12 get cleared out, but that zone where the 5 and 7 is super congested. So I like to get my trouble out first. He might shoot the 11, then do my shot and clear that 15. Let's see what Taylor does. Okay.
I move the
Yeah,
9.
I just didn't that. Okay, so I talk a lot about not touching balls,
Right.
and I don't. There's
The 9's kind of in a worse place now than it was.
yeah. I mean, the only better part of it is that it's out of the way of the 12 and it's out to center. So I could get on board with that. I don't think he was trying to do that, but so it worked. But it's like what I'm saying is like we talked about to do it today. Dave came in for 3 days worth of lessons. See, I would have hit that with pace. See what I'm saying, Dave?
Yes.
You want to hit it with pace to get it down to this end rail. If you were here in the office, you'd see me pointing with my finger down by the 10. But basically, that 15 is still trapped, and he had to get some pace on that to get it untrapped. Because to get the cue ball back between the 2 and the 5 again, no good. He wanted that 15 to be down by the 13, which is fine. We'll see what he does now. Because now the 15's the problem, and he had a chance to move it. I like the shot. Okay, I like what Taylor's doing. He's very calm. He's very smooth. He's thinking his way through. There's nothing wrong with the way he's playing. He's a good shot maker. He picked the right group. Everything's great. It's just that 15 ball, I said right away, was the problem, and I wanted it down by that 13 or that down there. So imagine if the 15 and 13 were down there, he would be like kind of
much better shape.
yeah, not game over, but close.
He's
I mean,
trying to solve the puzzle, but he moved the 15, but he still didn't solve for the 15. He still
Yes.
got to solve for it.
exactly. He solved the initial problem was what it was pinned against the point without going in past either way. It was sort of almost unmakeable where it was, but now he didn't solve it to the full extent, which is to get it down in play easy. Because still the 15 is still not super in play. It can go by the 2, but there's just small windows to get on. Right? I mean,
now the 8
now
still needs to be
well,
sorted
no,
out.
I mean now if he can get that 10 by, then he would shoot the 13 with a stop shot or a little drop the rail, shoot the 15, and then the 8 goes by the 3 in the corner. So that can key ball now past the 2. Now he's going to go look. See, this is the problem. You know, I like that he's looking and he's going to solve it. It's going to be great. This is perfect. Like, this is perfect. This is perfect. There was an easier finish to the game, right? And see, now he just moved that, which I talk about not moving balls. Now it tightens up his window. Not that he's going to not be able to get shape. He is. But it definitely just makes this shot harder to not get hooked. So he's got to hit a very detailed shot. I wouldn't try to get too close to the 15 because I wouldn't want to mess with hitting the rail and coming towards the 7. I mean, I wouldn't get too greedy here. I just try to get halfway to the 7. Well, no one, yeah, see the 7, because it moved, now he might be hooked.
Yeah, I think he's got to go rail first to even have a
Oh,
attempt.
no, yeah. Yep.
That's tough.
I'm not trying to be like I told you so guy. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that this is a very good reason why we don't want to hit balls and bump them, you know? Oh, I would have hit it softer because there was no shape there.
Yeah,
You wanted to okay, and hit it softer because soft gets you shape on the 8, and soft gets it to go in front of the 2 and the 1 and congest that pocket potentially.
True. Yeah.
And pocketing it's easier soft. So if you go back and look at that shot, Taylor, that looked like frustration to me, maybe because it was just not hit at the right speed. So you'd have to ask yourself, Taylor, when you watch this back, did I hit that shot kind of aggressively because I was frustrated? Because it didn't look like it was the right way to hit it. Now, if I was Joelee, I'd hit this. Oh my God, he miscued. Okay, well.
But because he's in a 7-1 situation,
he's not in, yeah, exactly.
He might have another chance.
I'm going to say he's going to have
It's
another
going to be tough
chance.
to get on that 8.
It's going to be near impossible.
Yeah.
He's going to play for the bank, right? That's what he's looking at, which is a smart play. I would target the 6 and I'd come 2 rails behind the 6 because we talked about pocketing the ball at its natural pace. I wouldn't try to hold at 1 rail. I'd come 2 rails and stop my cue with the 6 and then shoot the 8 ball. And that's why. That's why I just target it. Now he's hooked. I would target it to not get hooked and be able to pace it a little bit. So what I think was happening was I think he played 1 rail shape and I think he hit it soft because it wasn't a natural pace and it widened out and hooked him on the 6. So yeah. Yep. So there, Taylor, I'd go back and I would look at that shot and it, basically what Dave and I talked about on our session today, and it's available to the members to see on our channel because he allowed me to video it and share it.
It was a good try.
Yeah, very nice try. Was see, so if that, okay, here's a really interesting situation. That 1-5 is trouble and the 3-7's trouble. So if the 1 can be pocketed easily from most anywhere, then you're going to take ball in hand, shoot the 3, shoot the 7, and then probably go the 1 or the 5, the 6, clear out the 2, 5, 4 last, and you're on the 8. Okay, and your key ball, nice key ball, would be the 4 ball in that situation. So I don't like this. This is no good.
3's got to go bottom right, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the problem is that 1 and the 5. So here's where Joelee gets in trouble. If you want to know how the movie could possibly end, I would actually, if I was Joelee, I'd probably play 1 more safety and get the 1 and 5 apart, and position 1 of those balls near a pocket, okay, without congesting anything, and give Taylor a kick at it. I would want to play a safety and put one of those balls near a pocket, maybe out towards the center side pocket or something simple, right? Like bank the 1 and get it out to the center of the table. So if he kicks, you got a shot. Because running out here, there's no law that says you have to run out here because you have 2 problems. You have the 3-7 and the 1-5. So
1-5 look like they might even be frozen.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think this is a problem. And that 7's not the key ball. If Joelee leaves that 7, he's making a mistake as well. Okay. See, this didn't, now he's going to have to shoot the 1 from distance. And if he misses, he loses. Any ball that he plays here now, this is a 100% safety situation. Unless that 1 is more open than I think. Shooting the 2 is a losing shot. Shooting the 1, you see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a runnable rack at Jolee's kind of level right now. So if he would have opened that up, it would have been way better. This is not a shot you want to be shooting from 5 feet away and half a ball into a little pocket. But Joeelee's a shot maker. It's probably not as bad as it looks. He's probably fine. He'll just chip this in and shoot the 4 ball next. But I don't like where that 7's at because it's kind of covered by the 8 a little bit. But we'll see. That's why I want to get rid of that ball. Okay, see, that's no good. See, that's it. Okay, this is a very, very, very good learning moment because the 3 and the 7 were fine. The 1 and the 5 were not fine. He had to do the 1 and the 5 to get it broken out and give 1 more inning because he lost the game because of that decision. And it's okay. I'm not like making fun of him. I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to share with you guys that trying to run out a rack that's not set to run out is a huge mistake. So I'm a little surprised Joelee tried to run that out. And if he goes back and watches this, which he never will, but if you want to learn from what Joelee just made a mistake on, because Joelee 90% should have won that game with those balls in that where they were sitting. He just needed to play a safety on the 1 and the 5. Trying to run that out was a huge mistake, which is okay. He's learning, right? So maybe I can get him to come back and watch this and learn from it. It would benefit him, and he's starting to train more and think about getting better at pool instead of just kind of talking about it. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, like, this is my process with Joelee, right? We spend thousands of hours discussing and doing stuff, and I guess I would just say I'm gonna have to sit down with him, and maybe I'll sit down with him as his friend and a person that cares deeply for him and is teaching him pool. I'll probably just sit down with him and watch this video back and say, okay, Joelee, what are we doing here? So, okay, well, Taylor got away with one there. He played good. I mean, there was a lot of good things he did. There was just some tactical mistakes. Okay, second ball break, great. Looks like he 2-4 made a solid 2-4-6. Okay. All right. This is an easy one. 13 in the side, and then he comes down for those two balls that are covered by his hand, or the 10. He comes down, floats down into where behind the 6, right? He wants to get on the 9. I wouldn't combo this with a solid because you got to keep the pocket open for the 14. So you're going to take solids. You're going to shoot the 13 on the side. That 15, 11, 12 is a find end game scenario like that. So this is a zone. The far half of the table gets cleared second. This half gets cleared first. I'd try to get on this 9 right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I just flick that 9 in. Now I'd walk around and see the angle on the 10 because you don't want to be back cutting the 10 going away from the 14. He's shooting kind of fast here. Okay, well, that's fine. I like that he used the 7 and he sort of
You gotta look at it. They don't want to get stuck behind the 6.
he'll be okay, I think. Nice and soft. This is good. I don't like being on this rail. I mean, this is not great because this ball wants to go towards the side rail, and that 12, if you look at it, looks like it's open. But if I freeze that cue ball on that side rail about halfway up where he's looking, it's a really tough ass shot. That's why he's looking at the 15.
But he needs a 15 to get to the 11.
Yeah. So he could go 12. He could shoot him almost in any order, but he's got to come up with a shot here that's not frozen on this side rail. Okay. Well, that was a great shot. In some ways. In some ways, it was tough because look at his angle on the 11, right? So he did a good job by getting it out of there and getting it down into his zone. But I would have liked to use a little more precision. Go to that side rail. If you could do that, I would just went to the side rail for the 15, down to the 11, and then the 12 on the side, and then the 8. So that shot there was like needed more precision. It needed more detail, right? Because what we worked on today was that little, he could have went forward, touched the side rail, and got on the 12 or the 15. If he had that type of, if he could have got to where he's at now, he could have got somewhere a lot better, right? So now, because, see this, because he had to hit it so thin, now he's in a trouble situation. So it's the details, Tay Tay, to play a very delicate, soft shot, touch the feather touch the side rail, play to the 15. Okay, we're going back on the shot that he kind of blasted, and play more detail, and it's a totally like a doable run out. Now he's fine. I think he can just hit it, and well, this, oh my gosh, I mean.
Ooh.
It's now we're entering a trick shot range, right, for our ball before our key ball. Okay, it's a good shot, but now he's got a tough shot on the 15. He's going to miss the scratch, but it's in his mind.
Tough shots breed tough shots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the mistake that he's thinking about is what's happening in the last shot of this shot. The true mistake was he should have been hitting the cue ball right by where his chalk was 3 shots ago or 2 shots ago, right? Softly, and coming out for the 15 or the 12. So
Yeah, you got to put some pace on this to get all the way back.
yeah,
For the 8.
well, yeah, it's a pretty thin cut, so I think it's going to naturally come back out to center because the pace he has to hit it. Yeah, well, that was crazy, and he did it. I mean, yay pool, Tay Tay. Okay, shot his way out of it, basically, which is fine. Like,
I mean, he did okay for an Army guy, I guess.
for an Army guy, Dave's an
You
ex-Marine.
can only expect so much.
You can only expect so much, exactly. And he was a general recruit, utility nonsense
Grunt?
trailer. I'm just trying to think of all the words for grunt. You explained it at dinner.
Ground replacement, usually not trained.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So Tay Tay, I know he was in, I think he was in for 4 years, and I think he was infantry. So, all right. So he's up 2-0. He shot his way out of trouble. Good for him. I'm not even saying like, is it douchey? I'm saying, no, awesome. But it is, there's a lot to learn on that rack Taylor. And Taylor will come back and watch this several times. So it's good. All right. All right, Mark. Yep. Big Bear's in the house. He calls himself Big Bear. That's awesome. Been waiting for this, Fam Bam Boy.
Big Bear's held the belt, hasn't he?
He is the current belt holder.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying awesome videos. He's just thanking you for those videos. Yeah. Iggy, his every time he comes into a chat, it's what's up, champions? Okay, Fam Bam Boy, what's the race? 3 sets race to 3. Okay, Tay came to play. That's right. All right. This is fun. Let's see what Joelee can do. Joelee looks miserable. No, I'm just kidding. He's fine. We want Joelee owly. He was talking about dinner. He likes to be a little owly when he plays. All right. Great break. These guys are both breaking really well. I mean, really well. Well, he's got issues with that. Man, he doesn't have to touch anything here. It's really close. He needs to get that 4 out of there without touching that stripe. Because if he could get on that rail for that 4, he could go 5 with loaded inside to just smooth right past the 4 and the 3. He'll have a little angle to come back around to center. 1 goes by the 11, 3 goes, 6 goes, 2, 7 go, and Bob's your uncle. But he's got to get that 4 out of there. And I wouldn't want to be running into that 11 because I think it could tie up the 3 if not struck perfectly. I think that 1 goes by the 11. If I'm wrong, which sometimes I am, then I would target the 11 and try to just feather open the 1 and leave the 3 open and available. So you don't blast here if you're going to take solids, you feather. This is the wrong shot. This is the wrong group. If he hits this ball, okay, if he hits the 1, we're okay. If he's automatic to hit the 1, this isn't bad. Okay, I take it back. Nice shot, Joelee. 2-1 Joelee. That's it. He just won the game. That was awesome, Joelee. I was on the wrong group. Bad angle, bad decision, bad commentary, sleep in my car. Joelee got it. It's over now.
I'm taking your stickers away.
11, 15, 9, 14th, 13, 8. Meh. Because here's the challenge. It's a little tricky to get back to that 14 without coming back down table. So it's not ideal to have the 13, but it's minimal cue ball movement here. It's 11, 15. Okay. Now the 15 leads right to the 9. He just kind of cuts it in and leaves a little angle in the 9. And then he's going to shoot the 14. And then he's going to shoot that 13 in the side and get shape on the 8. It's not an ideal key ball, but getting back to these position on the 14 is going to have to happen from the 13. And I would much rather play position. Basically, he's going to have to get to the 9 again, right? To get shape on the 14 to shoot the 14 last. So the position where the 9 is, if you're going to look at this last 4-ball run out. So if he has to come back to where the 9 is, if that 14's gone and he has to come back to that zone area, well, he can come all the way back down to halfway to where the 5 is, parallel to the head spot, and he can get shape on the 8. So if you got to come back there anyways, just come back there as your key ball off the 13 and play shape. It's pretty natural to get an angle on 13 from the 14. Too much cue ball movement. I don't like it.
So now he's going 9 up table.
Yeah, it's fine. It's going to be the same, right? But I liked just chipping it and shooting the 9 on the side. Unless the 6 was in the way and I can't tell. Okay, fine. I love it. I'm sorry, Joelee. It's great. 9. And then you don't want to stun for the 13. You want to get almost straight and push through to the side rail and come across for the 13. You don't want to stun down for the 13. So if he stops this ball, it's I don't think it's the right shot. I think it's too much angle. Let's see what he does. It looks like he's just going to hit a stop shot. Yeah. And he hit it poorly. Now, the problem is where the cue ball is. The only thing I could get on board of where he left it was hit the 14 and push the 8 ball towards the corner. If he was doing that, that's some next level shit. That's a really nice decision to just run into the 14, the 8, the angle that he had now. Pretend he made it, and he moves the 8 down, gets the 13, and just hits a roll shot and it's over. That'd have been great. I don't think that's what he was trying to do.
I think he was just trying to not roll forward.
Yeah. Yep. And he needed to roll forward because he needed a roll angle where he could go into the side rail between the pocket and the 8 and come towards the 13. So he sort of misplayed his position, which is okay. Well, now the issue is this.
Ball.
Yeah, the 1 and the 3 is the issue. So, but the 4 has to go away, right? So depending on the angle he has, I'd probably shoot the 4, cut it across, get past the center line on the 5, or right about the center line. It's almost a 45 center line. That dot's probably about a 50-degree angle. If I got 3 inches past that center dot, in at least within 6 inches, not too flat of it and not too high, and then I can just chip the 5 right up by the 14, shoot the 1. Okay, that's where I wanted to be. Because see, now it just rolls. This is like almost a perfect 45, where if he just rolled it in, it would go right towards, right past the 1 without any English. Just naturally goes right up past the 1 to the 14, parallel to the 14. Too hard and a little stunny. Okay, just fine. I get it. You want to stay away from the 14. The only thing is now you have a little angle. So now you got to hit another stun shot from the 1 to the 3, which is, it's with more angle. So let's see what happens. He's fine, I'm sure. No. And so you could say, well, he missed because of he missed the ball. I'm saying he missed his position and created a shot that was a little too demanding, right? A little too much going on. And this is the stuff that I'm training with Taylor on, and everybody is about the details of where those angles are and how every inch makes a difference. All right, so here we go. Now Joelee, Joelie's in a little bit of a pickle because he can't make this ball or the 13.
And Taylor's got insurance balls.
Yeah, I think what I like, I'd push this 13 right into the 2 and I'd pin him on the side rail and force him to have a straight in shot on the 1 pinned on the side rail. Do you see the shot? Now, he might be too thin to do that. Yeah, you're pointing right by the side pocket. See, if you could put that cue ball right by between the dot, like it naturally is going to roll about a half diamond away from the side pocket. We slow roll this 13, block the 7, leave him straight in on the 3. Bob's your uncle. He has control of the game at that point. Joelee controls the game by replacing the 2 with his 13 and leaving the cue ball on the side rail just in case it gets out of the way of the 7, because he'll have to do some stuff if he leaves them straight on the 1. So if I had some advice to Joelee, it would be go pick a spot on that side. Do not use the cue ball for this. Jolee's using the cue ball for this, I think. To carom it, I wouldn't do this. I hope he's not using, yeah, see. All right, I'm wrong. He shot his way out of it. Good. That's a risky shot. And I think there was
I don't know. The 9 looks like it might be a sharper cut than.
I think it works. It's pretty far off the rail though. So I think, and he's pretty high up. So I think he's good. Okay, if you're capable of the shot Joelee hit, it's a pretty damn good shot to just win the game, right? But if you don't feel comfortable with the shot that I was designing was the shot. So I like what Joelee did. He's a ball pocketer, so he felt comfortable with the shot and hit it. Now he's trying to figure out how many rails he's going to go, which I think so. Here's the thing: if he came over and looked by where the chalk is right now, or even the second dot, like where his pinky is, he just needs to roll across. Because if he cuts the 14, he's going to stop on the 3. So if he hits this really hard, it's a mistake. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I mean, do you see what I'm saying? It's the mistake because if he just went where his pinky was, he could have just rolled the 14, hit the 3, stopped for the 8. You see what I'm saying, Dave?
I see it. Yes.
Yeah, imagine there's a cue ball right where that second diamond is. That naturally rolled there with a soft shot. So I'm not beating Joel up. I'm not second guessing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to teach you guys that we need to walk around the table and look at these shots. And even though I say don't touch another ball, unless intended. Now he could have played position there to run right into that 3 and had a straight in shot in the 8. And he didn't even have to hit it hard. He just had to dunk in the 14 and make his cue ball hit the 3. So, I mean, the only thing Joelee has going for him is that 14. It's causing a little bit of issues with having to get on the 8 ball, but that's all he's got going for him. And it causes him a little bit more angle for the 3. Okay. I like it.
Got options.
Yeah, so now if he's thin, he comes across 2 rails. If he's flat, he just kind of stuns out past the 14. Definitely he wants to be right where his center table or a little bit to our left of center table. Let's see what he comes up with. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Whoops. That was paying a little too close attention to his cue ball, and he forgot to make the ball. Now, the only issue I'm going to say here is Joelee cannot decelerate on this shot. He can't have his cue ball go forward or even stay where it is because it's too sharp on the 14. So let's see if he accelerates. No, that's Joelee decelerating. He's laughing and jumping at Joelee. Oh, fucking Jolee's the best. Joelee, you are the best, Joelee. Even if you made that damn ball, Joelee, you were screwed. I mean, because you have to ping pong around and stun and spin. And oh my God. I mean, I'm like anything but that, right? And the only thought I was going to finish, Dave, is that if you're capable of doing that on the 9 ball, then just shoot the 14 and play a different shot. Because even if he had the cue ball there and the 8 ball right now, he'd be loving life. So let's see what Taylor. Back to center for Taylor. He checked it with inside and left himself some distance.
He just needs clearance from the 14.
I would not stun this at this angle if he rolls. Well, the only yeah, I mean, I wouldn't stun it back to center. I don't know, man. You could almost just smooth check this out to the center dot and have a nice shot in the 8. Let's see what he decides. I'm just curious. That's why you don't stun the god blessed ball. That's why you don't stun it, because you don't need it back that far. If you were on the spot with just a little whispery, flicky shot, gosh. Oh, okay.
It seems like a lot of us, myself included, we make life harder for ourselves, and we'll end up working harder than we need to just because of the decisions.
That might be the understatement of the night, of the year. That's why okay. He needs to like look behind this 3 ball and look where that 14 is, because if he gets straight on this 14, he could just go right behind the 3 and dink in the 8. It's too much. It's too much. He needs to get the cue ball in both of them are small zones, but the zone that he's looking at to get on the 8, it looks bigger, and it is bigger, but it's more cue ball movement to get it there. The 14 dinks right behind the 3 to get on the 8, because if you had ball in hand or really close shape on the 14 and you were straight, you could just dink it to that side rail and get on the 8 potentially. Now this is a mistake.
How would you get from the 9 to the 8 though?
Well, this is the mistake. He's shooting the wrong ball.
Okay.
A ball that's deep in a pocket like that, it's not a good key ball. The 14 in this situation is the key ball. And Joelee made the cardinal mistake of no angle and far away from the 9. So when a ball's in the pocket like that, you're better off coming really close to it. I would have actually put the cue ball right where his shaft is crossing that angle. I would have come around 3 rails and had an actual angle to come back up table. He's super flat on this. Taylor's getting back to the table. I mean, I'm serious. Like, this is a very difficult shot, especially you might have to hit rail first. Oh, I take it back, Joelee. Joelee proved me wrong. I like being wrong. It's good. And it's like, I'm not trying to defend myself. I'm just saying, if he's capable of hitting that shot, great, do it. But it's just, okay, Joelee, 2-1. Look at Joelee. He's exhausted already. I guess what I'm saying is, if you're capable of chunking all these other shots, then that is a very complex position shot, and he got it, and it's great. But I don't know, man. I there's other ways I would have liked to do it, but maybe I deserve to sleep in my car. Maybe I'm overthinking it for Joelee.
So that puts Jolie on the hill for the first set.
No. Jolee's 2-1. He's down. Taylor's on the hill.
Oh, Taylor's
Taylor
up
won
2-1.
the first 2. It's 2-1.
I should probably start paying attention.
That's okay. Hey, man. It's fucking fast and furious out here.
So Jolie's on the board at least. How about that?
Batman Magician. Yeah, it's right in the back there. There's a little scoreboard right under the Yay Pool sign. So, but thanks for joining, Batman. Oh, Bata Magician. Oh, Efren Reyes is in the house. Bata Magician. Bata Reyes, the magician.
Hey, he's
Oh,
got one of his cue balls here.
We've got a cue ball signed next to him, and Jolie's cue ball's right next to Jolie's sign thing. And then Iggy said, "Yeah, it's the scoreboard's in the back. Scores there." So okay, 29 viewers. What? Crazy. Okay, let's get back to the action. We got to get back to the other screen. All right, Jolie's at the table. What's he doing? Is this table runnable? That's the question. What's the problem with stripes here? The 15, the 11, and the 8. Okay. What's the problem with solids? The 6,
the 3,
and the 3.
Well, the 3's really a problem for anything. Well, the 8's got to be freed up.
Okay, here's what I like. I like shooting the 10 and breaking the 3 out. That leaves you an angle to hit the 14 into the 6. You know, it's a little intricate. Let's see what he does. Okay, that didn't do anything for him. If he thought he was going to leave an angle to break out the 11, even if I froze him on the rail, he still couldn't break it out. So I'm fucking lighting Joelee on fire. Maybe the 11 goes past the 15.
It doesn't look like it, but maybe the camera's playing tricks.
I don't know. Let's see what he's doing. He looks like he's loading it. Okay. That didn't, no good.
Dear.
No good. Sorry, Joelee. Bad choice there. The good news is he opened up the balls. The bad news is he's got to find his way back down table, and he's jacked up in a side pocket going towards running into some shit. And the 8 ball does go up in the corner once the 13's gone. It's just, I don't like finishing out a rack like that. So I probably would have just tickled it open at the beginning and done a couple other like finessey type of breakout shots, but whatever. Let's see what Jolee's got. Can he shoot his way out of it and get on the hill? I'm going to say Taylor's getting back to the table, but we'll see. Jolee's a magician, much like Beta Reyes. I mean, they have the cue balls signed next to each other, so now he's going to run in the 13 and hope for a shot. That's basically what we're doing here. Okay. All right. Well, now Taylor's issue is the 3 ball, and I'd want to clear that problem.
The 1 might take you into it.
Sweet. Nope. At this angle, though, it misses. It misses the 8. I like what he's looking at. I think he might be looking at the 2 to the 3 and just playing shape on it. That could work. I just like getting the 3 out of there right away. So let's see what he does. Okay, perfect. I mean, perfect. Now, I like the 5. I would, I just like the 5 getting out of there. I don't like going forward here. I like hitting the 5 and coming backwards, just pinching it. Yeah. Yep. Just got some cue ball movement here. Pretty thin shot. Which he can come across 2 rails for the 6, but I don't know, the 5's kind of in a wonky spot with that 8 ball there. I kind of talk about it, and the issue is that the 5 looks like it's wide open, but it it's tricky. When the 5 is that far away from the pocket, it's not so easy to get shape on it, and especially like if he's going to run into these balls here, it's hard to get on the 5 right now. Okay. And then if he ends up shooting the 5 later, it's a little tricky. So we'll see. Let's just keep our eye on the 5 ball. That's all I'm saying. Let's just watch and have fun, and let's keep our eye on the 5 ball. That's all I'm saying. So he's going to hit a shot here and probably end up hitting those balls. Okay. Well, that was okay. All right. Well, now Joelee. Okay. If he can make the 10, you shoot the 10 and play multi-ball position. You don't want to shoot the 13 because it's too effing thin, Joelee. It's too much cue ball movement. You want to shoot the 10 and congestion. The 13 is a combination of congestion with the 1, 4, and 9 and cue ball movement. The 10 ball is cue ball movement with no congestion. So you weigh it out and you say, I like the 10 because I can get on 2 balls and I don't have to go into a congested area with a lot of thin cut action on the cue ball, right? We kind of got to roll the dice and get a little lucky, which we did. Okay. Again, the 10 ball is the issue. Much like the 5, we're going to keep our eye on the 10 ball, okay? And we're going to see how Joelee deals with the 10 ball, or if the 10 ball comes into play. You would love the end game to be 15, 11, 8. Okay? So you don't want the end game to be 10, 9, 8 or 11, 9, 8 or anything like that. So I would be looking at that 10 to see if it goes in the corner, but he's shooting the ball that he can't miss, right? And he's building his pattern off of doesn't want to give up the table because I didn't look at the 10. Because see, now this is why. This is why the 10 is a trouble ball, right? It's in the center of the table and it's blocking everything. It's blocking the 9. It's hard to get shape on it to shoot in the side without a lot of cue ball movement. So it's almost a situation where I said, keep an eye on the 10 ball 1 shot ago. And why is he effed right now, Dave?
Because the 10 ball's stopping him from doing anything, really. He
Yeah.
can't get to the 9. He can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the point is that why do you bust our balls, Josh, about the 10 ball? It's because of this situation right here. It's fine that it's there, but you have to be aware of what a landmine it is. So you have to that 10 ball is like a giant landmine. Same with that 5 ball. The 5 ball's a little bit closer, but the 10 ball for sure. Now he's gonna have a ton of cue ball movement, and we'll see if he can kind of get shape. Yeah, it's gotta go. Well, he could shoot the 10 in the corner now. This is great. This is great. The 9 is not a good key ball from the left side of the table because of the 4. But he's got to keep shooting, and he's going to have to see. This is the detail that I was talking about, Dave. You want to go look and find the exact 3 dots by the 6, between the 6 and the 9 for the angle you want. Because you don't want to do anything crazy with the cue ball and miss the 10. You want to just stun it and have it go, leave us a shot on the 9. You don't want to baby and it doesn't work. See, that's no good. That's no good. See, you don't want to baby that 10 because he decelerated and it's very, very missable. So in that case, it's way easier to pocket that 10 and have it slide over for the 9 and figure out a shot on the 9 from the cue ball directly between the 6 and the 9. You can win with the cue ball over there. You can't win when you baby it and miss it and fan it, right? So the problem that Joelee has is that he decelerates on the ball when he shoots and he misses shots like that because you can't pocket that 10 under pressure very, very consistently when you're decelerating. Again, the 5, I mean, it's less of a problem now because there's less congestion. I'd want to stun back and get on the 1 or the 4 here. And he just, okay, well, that
Might have
worked.
popped
He
out.
just cued it wrong. He just cued a little high. But now he's got the, this is over now, 5-1-4, right? I mean, you'd think. But
If he
we'll
has the
see.
5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he does. And I like what he's doing now. Now he's looking, and this is yes, 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 Tay Tay. Tay Tay, my man, my main man. That's what we were working on today, Dave. See how he's looking? He just 2 or 3 dotted that position.
Right.
He put his tip down in 2 or 3 different spots to find out exactly where he wanted the cue ball, and that was too much. I think he just got a little aggressive because now it's moving towards the 10 because you want a nice angle on the 4. He might stun this out. He likes stunning the ball. You just don't want to be flat on the 4 here. You want an angle on the 4. Let's see what happens.
He rolled it. Did he?
Okay,
Ooh.
well,
He's not happy.
well, he's hooked. I mean, okay, he didn't get hooked there because he he got hooked there because of
I think he's letting him know how he feels.
okay, I don't know. He got hooked there not because he got hooked on that shot. Eminem. Oh gosh, we had so much cake at the house. You're seeing it. Dave's attesting. I put him back. I took my hand out of the M&M jar. Okay, the reason why Taylor is in this position right now is because of the position on the ball before the 4. He took his thing and he laid it out, and and the 10 ball's the key ball here, not the 9. Okay.
Right, so
Nope, too much cue ball movement. Nope, and the 4 is in the way. See, if his cue ball was here and he was playing position for the 10 ball's the key ball, not the 9. You shoot the 9 ball, you have position when you shoot the 9, and then you come across table and shoot the 8. You don't want to draw up table off the 9 because then you're playing some sort of stunny draw position. You have position. I don't know. It's just if you literally had the cue ball right where the 9 is, you just float the cue ball back to where it is right now and shoot the 8 in the corner. You see what I'm saying? It's minimal cue ball movement, and it's natural angles, and you can even get a little greedy, and yeah, I don't know. Let's see what he does. Okay, Joelee. Now right where the chalk was, he's going to target that 3rd diamond and come off the rail. Right where he's going to place the other diamond, not that diamond. He wants to just chip it right across, right a half a diamond to work by his hand. Outside spin, not too much to scratch, but just check it right over to where his hand is, just like that.
oh, that's pretty good, right?
That's
there.
exactly what I drew up. And the only issue is he didn't want to get that close. You wanted to hit the other side of the diamond because now he's got this weird angle, okay? Now he's staring off into space and he's in a no man's land, okay? So it's details of the design. You have to find out where to get on the 8.
I think he's looking to see if he's got a scratch problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's looking to shoot in the side. The only problem with shooting in the side, well, no, he looks corner. You want to leave the cue ball down on this side of the table. You just cannot leave a shot on the 4 no matter what. If you're going to do anything, play a safety if you can't leave the cue ball down here. Let's see what he does. Yeah, see this? This is the problem. He left a shot on the 4. If that's the shot and it's that hard of a shot, okay, either push in your chips and let the cue ball fly, or
Put it on the short rail.
or put them on the short rail and play a safety. Just take your medicine. Put the 8 ball in front of the pocket and take your medicine, because that was it's okay. I'm not upset. I sound like I'm upset. I'm trying to be calm here. It's just I've talked about this a million times. When you can never come back to the table and leave this shot on the 4 ball when you're playing 8 ball. You have to swallow your pride and play safe. If this is a possible outcome, you got to play safe there. I know you don't like it. I know it looks like it goes in the pocket. You got to choose a different pocket. You got to do something different.
Ooh,
Okay.
he gets a reprieve.
Governor called, and the governor said, stay of execution. Now, Joelee needs to slow down. He cannot leave a shot on the 4 here. He's going to make it, but if he misses and leaves a shot on the 4, it's a problem. He's shooting too fast. I'd like him to design this shot. He better hit this at pace. Okay, good. Easier shot than I thought. If it was thinner than that, in its habits, right? The reason why I'm yelling for Joelee to slow down and look at these things is because, why, Dave?
Well, I think
Why? We went over it today.
at least 80 to 90% of people playing at under 500 level are just looking at that 8 ball. They're not taking the time to continue the planning to say, if I miss this, where's the cue ball going to wind up?
Yes.
And am I going to give my opponent another shot, or am I going to leave him? Is it a two-way shot opportunity, or
It can be a one-way shot opportunity as long as you choose the right shot on the 8 ball. Then you're trying to make it, and the guarantee is the cue ball, right?
right?
It's not like a two-way shot. I understand what you're saying. It sounds like a two-way
I think
shot.
I used the wrong terminology. But
No, and I'm not trying to like be a jerk. I'm just saying that it's more. I would say at best it's a 1 1/4 shot.
with the cue
Because
ball being
the cue ball's a
priority.
quarter. Oh, interesting. The cue ball is the priority. Depends on how difficult the shot is. A shot like that, you just want to make sure that you hit it at a speed that just in case it comes up table, right? The shot he had on the 8 ball. In general, you want to hit the 8 ball at a speed that you know where the cue ball is going to go. You want to consider where the cue ball is going, and you want to know that if by some chance I miss, they don't have a shot. So there was an entire area of the table that it was natural to get the cue ball to if you missed, right? Same with his 8
Yes,
ball.
yep.
It was the same thing. It's okay to shoot the ball, but you have to design the shot so that the cue ball is down table, right? Like I would have rather had him bank it or something just so if he missed, he didn't leave him that 4 ball. But it's hill. Here we go. The other thing I thought you were going to pick up on is it's the habits that we talked about. I was talking about walking the table and looking at zones, and that's what we covered very last today with Dave and I. We had 3 days, 2 hours a day, $200 a day. Was it worth it, Dave?
Oh, absolutely.
Even with the travel?
Oh yeah, for
Okay.
sure. So I mean, you're talking about in that particular situation, he could have walked the table and looked at where he was going to leave the cue ball.
That's all I'm
in relation
asking.
to the 4 ball.
Yes.
Even though the 4 ball is not his ball, he's targeting the 8.
That's all I'm asking.
But still walking the table.
Yes.
Just to see where the opponent's going to come to the table.
That's what I'm saying. It's the habits that I'm talking about, Dave. All the stuff that I'm busting everyone's balls on, I'm going to go get a Coke. It's all the habits, right? I'll be right back.
Let's see, how many is it? 2, 4, 6,
8. Hill.
All right, he just went solids.
Went solids. I don't know what he's flipping his hands around about. The 4 ball's a problem. I don't know if it goes by the 10. I don't think the 4 goes. I think that's why he's shaking his head. Or he just doesn't like it. Now, the problem is the 3 and the 5, right? Because if the 4 goes, it's into a half a pocket, and it's hard to get position.
I think
on
he's
those
going to have
balls.
to shoot the 5 here, unless he's going to do well. The 6, he could shoot the 6 if you wanted, but that doesn't really.
Well, if he's on the 4 and it goes, I would shoot it. Now he might be shooting it to break it out. That could work. Like run into the 4 now and push it, and then you're on the 3. It stops your ball for the 3. Too hard. Beautiful shot. I take it back. Joelee. You know what Joelee just told that 4 ball? It rhymes with
I don't know that we should say that.
F you is what he just told that 4 ball. I gotcha. Joelee, I like it. He's not out of the woods yet. That 3 is trapped. Yep. See, this is what Joelee needs to do. I love it. I love it. I love it. Start looking at some areas. Oh no, unless he thinks he's going to get the cue ball there. Oh my God. There's a lot of traffic. I got my fingers over my eyes, covering my eyes right now, don't I, Dave? Oh no. Okay. Too much to do, too hard of a shot, too small of a zone. No bueno. Okay. That was too much. That was trying to do too much. Okay.
Taylor has an opportunity here.
The 8-ball's hatched. Gosh, I'd consider trying to find a shot to get back and break that 8. To the point where I maybe shoot the 14, roll forward, get on the 12. It's too steep of an angle. I just, that 8-ball's in a tough spot. If it doesn't go by the 2, it's a bad spot. It's a real small zone to
13
get
on
on
the
it.
side might go up there, but you've got to get.
It's tough. The 8-ball is going to be tough. If the 8-ball is not moved, Joelee can get back to the table. That's his best chance if Taylor doesn't move the 8, which it doesn't look like he's got any plans to move the 8. So this might be. What's Joelee doing? Was that Taylor that just walked by or Joelee?
I'm not sure. I was looking at the table.
Okay. That's Joelee. Oh, he called safe? Oh. That doesn't do anything, shooting in your ball and calling safe. Okay, there's something that we never do. You know what that is, Dave? I'll give you a guess.
I think I remember you having this discussion with Mark at one time.
Mark Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a good memory. Never
I-
shooting your ball. Almost
I have
never
my
shooting your
moments.
ball and play safe, especially in the middle of a game. Maybe at the beginning of a game or something. But it's almost never optimal. If he's going to play that safe, he was much better leaving the ball on the table. Because especially he could have put it by the pocket. So Joelee just needs to hit one of these balls and not foul and not break the 8. Not break the 8.
Oh, I thought that was going in for a second.
Okay. Did he call it? If he called it, he could have won. That'd have been so sick. Okay. Taylor's in the same position, but worse now. Because he still needs to break the 8, in my opinion. Like, sort of. Right? Not necessarily, because if the cue ball's by the side pocket, between the 4 and the side pocket, that's fine. So then, okay, forget about my break the 8 concept. Let's go on to the next thing. The balls are open. What ball gets us between the side pocket and the 4 on this table, naturally, without a bunch of convoluted bullshit? Well, it can't be the it can be the 15 because of 12. But where we roll and not stun to that zone, that's the other point, right? How do we roll and not stun? Well, 9, 15, 12, and then see if the cue ball was by where the 15 is when he moves his shoulder, I'll show you. The 13, if the cue ball by was where the 13 is and the 15 where it is, it's easy to sweep across and just not get hooked on the 4 and not hit the side pocket scratch. So the 15 will be the key ball here, and it's going to be 15, 13, 12, and we want to shoot the 12 so that we can get the cue ball back to where the 13 is to end the game. Do you see the pattern? He's going to shoot the 9. He's going to shoot the 13. Uh-oh, that's a problem. He wanted to roll forward to get closer to the 13. See, I mean, he could shoot the 12 and the 13 and the 15. It's just, I don't know. I kind of like shooting the 13 next, then the 12, then the 15.
It almost looks like he might be trying to go 12, 15, and then use the 13 to get up.
He doesn't, it's too tight of a window. He really only needs to be just don't hit the 4 and you win the game, because you can cut that ball in from that third diamond. Getting to the second diamond, it's a very, very, very tight spot. I'm not saying it was not better. It is better, but okay. Well, But remember what I said about rolling into that position versus stunning into that position. See, he's here. He could just chip this 13 in and be in that spot that I was talking about and come across. See, he's looking at that second diamond line, and it's just tough to get there. That third diamond line is... The third diamond line works, and it's easier to get to. So let's see what he comes up with. I'm deep in the weeds right now with the fucking position play. Sorry. Because you want to...
He's undecided.
Because what we're running into here is a stun to the second diamond line or a roll to the third diamond line and beat the 4. And I don't want to be stunning to the 8, and I don't want to be targeting that second diamond line unless I have an absolute cinch position for it. And now he's got neither, right? Now he's I need a telestrator. I think I can get one on OBS.
Yeah, probably.
I think I'm gonna have to talk to Tay Tay about that. All right, Tay Tay, time for some magical shit, right? What do you do from here? You're in trouble. You can't get on the 8. Yep, that doesn't make you a shot from there. You know, Jolee's got a 3 to 1 advantage. His 6 and his 2 are close together, so that there's a safety available if he needed it, where he could chip the 6. So now Taylor's shooting for the moon. Is he banking and trying to get shape on
Unless
the 8?
he's trying to put the cue ball on the bottom left.
No, he's trying
That's
to he's
definitely
going
not
for
it.
the win, right? And for Jolee's sake, that 13's in a good spot because there's that whole side of the table that he could play shape on, safety on. This is not over, by the way, because of the proximity of the 2 to the 8 and the 6 to the 2. Shit, man, I'd probably shoot. You know what I would do here? I would like to find a shot where I can cut the 4 in the side, beat the 13, and get on the combo, right? Because if you shoot the combo, the 2's right there and the 8's next. Left-handed. Okay, Jolee's going left. Now, see, this is not... Okay, fucking A. This is like not the right shot. Drawing the cue ball back, okay? This is not the right shot. Shooting left-handed on the hill is not the right shot. And the 2 is not a good key ball for the 8. So this is the wrong shot. Didn't do anything. This has got everything you deserve there, honestly. Like, there's no way that was going to work. So, yep, it's okay. Now, Jolee's move is to pin him behind the 8, jacked up on the 4, right? Now, the problem is if he doesn't get him behind the 8, Taylor can hero shot that 13. So, Joleee and I are going to watch this back. We're gonna talk some pool at some point.
I'm leaning forward, trying to look around his head.
Look around his head to see the shot, yeah. No, that was yeah, that was a bummer.
So if I'm playing here, and I'm not saying this is the right position or good call, but I'm thinking to try and pin him behind the 8 off the 2, but then 1, that's a very delicate shot, and 2, you're jacked up over a 4 ball to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it would still leave you on the right side of the table, which would make the 13 difficult.
Yes. So what you want is you just want to shoot the 2 through thick and let it just dribble behind the 8. I don't like shooting a safety off the 4 because you want your 2 separated from the 8. The only reason you'd want it there is because it gives you protection, but it also is a terrible key ball. So Joleee put him on the end rail. It's fine. But if Joleee gets back to the table, he doesn't have, he's not out.
He's still got to
necessarily. He's still going to solve for the 2-8 scenario. So Taylor's in a pickle. I'm not saying Taylor's not in a pickle, but he's in less of a pickle because of the 2-8. If Joleee would have left him, if Joleee would have shot the safety, and even if Joleee left him a cut on the 13, froze it on the end rail from where the 8 is, it's not an easy shot. So we'll see what he does. Taylor is just going to probably try to hit it soft and just leave him right on top of it. I like it, right? I like it. And the reason that's a great shot, Taylor. And the reason why it's a great shot is because of the 2 ball where it's at. That's it. That's it. Because he left Joelee pretty straight, and the 2 with location to the 8 is a difficult position, right? This is hill. This is exciting. If Joelee goes forward on this ball towards the 8 ball, it's a mistake. I would give serious consideration to shooting the 2, at least look at it. But because you make it, you get shape on the 4. This I just don't want to see him do too much. I don't want to see him like shoot this in like spaz fashion, let's say, like explosive, like close your eyes and hope and pound fashion.
My guess is he's going to try to load it with some forward roll and come back out for the 2.
It's going to run right into the 2 or miss it on the far side of it. Yeah.
Ooh.
See, it was like it's just like it wasn't. That wasn't happening. Okay, like that just was not happening. Why are you laughing? That just wasn't happening. It's just like I'm telling you guys, we have to deal in reality, right? We don't wish when we play pool. It's like if you're guessing at what's going to happen and hitting it hard and guessing, that's what Joelee just did. I'm going to hit it hard and guess. Now he's playing the bank. This is the shot. He could win the game here. He doesn't have to sell the thing. He's got a bunch of inside English on this. This is no good. That's going to pull the cue ball and pitch it right back down to the first diamond. Okay, I don't know. Unless it's just, yeah. Because Joelee does aim left on the cue ball. So, yeah. See, it's naturally, yeah, I mean, I say go for it. Bank it. I don't care. Because what it's going to do, as long as you don't make the 8 on a carom, it's going to hit the 2, hit the 8, and kind of kill it in that area. I mean, unless you really, yeah, I mean, you could slow it. But now look at. This is harder than the jacked up shot because he's 7 feet away trying to slow roll it. So I don't know if he's playing safe. He's got so much inside English on it. It's not even funny. Maybe he needs it to check it if he's trying to kill the cue ball, or is he banking? Let's find out together, sports fans. Yeah, he hit the bank. Yeah, got lucky. Yep, good. Good for Joelee, bad for Tay Tay. Sorry, Tay Tay. I'm not saying good like good or any. I didn't mean like I have no rooting interest here. I don't care if Joelee wins. I don't care if Tay Tay wins. I don't care who wins any single game of pool. I'm just looking at the decisions, and I'm just in every position trying to find out a decision. Okay? I mean, Taylor's in a world of hurt. You need to walk down to this side of the table, Taylor. See, this is what we talked about, Dave. He's not walking down and looking for where the cue ball goes. Right. He's making his decision from the wrong side of the table. So this is no good. Yep. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's a decision thing, right? It's a decision and execution. It just was the reason why it was a bad decision is because he never, in a bad execution, is because he never walked down and looked and see what he was trying to leave Joelee. So Joelee, if he bunts this in, nope, Joelee just decided to win the set. Nice, Joelee, good job. Okay, well, that was fun.
Have you covered the predictions yet? Did you talk about that?
Oh, I put up the video, yeah. Okay. Joelee wins the first set. He's up one set to 0. So Tay Tay predicted in a video I put on to promote the night. Tay Tay predicted it was going to go to the 3rd set and Taylor's going to win. And then I asked Joelee, what do you think? And he goes, I think it's the same, but I win, or something like that. So
I predict the opposite.
I predict the opposite when we go to the 3rd set and he wins. So
they were both planning for a good match.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Joelee, Shelly comes in and apologizes. If he's talking about table roll right now, he's talking about the wrong thing, which is fine. I don't care. I love you, Taylor. That was not a table roll problem. That was a decision problem. Okay, let's catch up with the comments. Just some dude from the Philippines. What's up, baby? All right. Joelee managed to slow Tay Tay down. Now it's a mud wrestling, my kind of game. That's right, Iggy. Look at Taylor is trying to check the table level. I don't care. That's fine. We'll level the table, Taylor. All right. One of our guys, Matt Hilton, has a machinist level. We'll level the table for you, Taylor. That's what was wrong. Oh, now I'm being an asshole. I'm just kidding, Taylor. I'm just. Dave's
Poor guy.
Dave's shaking his head. All right, Taylor.
The gloves are off.
The gloves are off. No, they're not.
And he can't even hear it.
I know. No, Taylor, I love Taylor. He's the best, right? He's the best. Jolie's the best. Taylor's the best. You're the best. I'm the worst. I sleep in my car. You guys are all awesome. I'm just saying that the takeaway is not that the ball rolled off. The takeaway is, what are you doing when you play pool?
Right.
And shooting from that end of the table, hill, when the game's on the line, without any design of the shot and any walking around and thinking about positioning, it doesn't set you up from a habit standpoint to have much success. It just goes wonky when you're shooting without any plan. And the plan is not made from one side of the table and one angle. The plan is made from multiple angles. That's it. That's what we talked about today. That's it. The 5 ball's a problem. The 6 and the 4 are a problem. Let's see what he decides. Let's see what he does. The 1 and the 7 are not a problem. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely talked about that a lot today. And I thought I understood that concept, but today realized that I wasn't going far enough with the planning. I wasn't being detailed enough. I was just looking at a general zone from across the table and thinking that's where I want to be. But that wasn't as much information as I got when I walked all the way around and actually got much closer to that zone and
Detailed
zeroed in on it.
Yeah.
That made a difference.
Yeah, it's your path to 600, because you started at 330, 340, and it's that's your path, right? Because you have the training, the discipline, you have the proper program. Honestly, you follow the program that I have out there. You have what to do, how to do it. You have the discipline to do it, and then you flew out here and found out there's a way to do this with more detail, so that I can shave more time off my path. I can get to where I want to be more effectively, more efficiently.
Yeah, I got a lot more than I got from watching it on a screen.
Yeah.
And while that is very valuable,
The screen part, yeah.
doing it in person is even more so.
Yep. Thanks, bro.
Also, I'm glad you got the chance to see me, so that's nice. It's good for you.
It is fucking awesome for me. It is good for me. You're right. 13, 9, 11. Bob's your uncle. Oh, you got to get that 11 out of there, Jolie. Well, the 13 is too steep in the side. Shoot the 9 now. Get on the 11. Look at the 11, Jolie. 11, 11, 11. Draw back for the 11 right now. The only issue with Jolie is he's got that decelerating stroke. Oh, man. Okay, the 11 ball. Keep your eyes on the 11 ball, sports fans. That's the problem right now. Okay, because the 10 wasn't a problem. The 14's not a problem. Basically, the 13 and the 11 are a problem. So keep your eye on the 11, and we'll look at the 13 as a backup.
And if he moves the 8 here, shooting the 14 in, that's going to mess up his 9.
Ooh, yeah. All right. Joelee, the 11. The 13, Joelee, the 11, the 13. Man. So now he's just going to ram into the 11 or the 6. This is just not enough planning. See, the problem with it is Jolee's going to look and say, I just hit a beautiful shot and I didn't get shape. And I'm going to say, that ball should have been out 3 balls ago. And that was not the way to break it out because it didn't need to be broke out. It goes in the corner down by the left corner, and he was perfect on the 9 to try to play shape on it. And he had so many balls on the table that even if he got like not perfect on it, he could have come out with a shot. So I said, keep your eye on the 11. And what I teach on the channel is clear your trouble first, not second, not third, not fourth, right? First. So he cleared his trouble third, and it's still there. And Tay Tay's going to get back to the table now, potentially, because of the 11 ball.
And if he gets back on the 11, he's going to burn 2 of his balls to get to it. Probably.
That's what I'm saying. And he's running into a situation. Remember what I said? Keep your eye on the 13 and the 11. Those are both the trouble balls on the table, and he's leaving them for last. Both the 13 and the 11 are the balls that are difficult, right? But it's going to work because he can get on it now, but this is sort of random. This is not like a planned out thing for Joelee. This is just kind of shooting him like a chicken in a yard picking up corn. Is that fair? Chicken in the yard picking up corn. And that's why he still can't shoot the effing 11 and he can't get back on it. Oh, no, Joelee, no. Joelee, no. Okay, shoot the 11 now. Shoot it before Taylor can get a ref. That's what I say. I say shoot it before you can get a ref. And then say it's not a ref match. I'm just kidding. Okay. Can you finish this, Dave? I'm going to go home. Can you take an Uber home too?
I mean, I'll give it a shot. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. But
you know what? I'm fucking walking home. You can have my car keys, and I deserve to walk home. I'm walking home, Dave. Now he's playing just an absolute awful shot. Because now all Taylor needs to do is knock in his ball. The effing 11 still doesn't go. And Taylor's got 2-1 on the ball count. Taylor can just take and stun off his 5. He can put his 5 banked back into the corner by where my finger is, by his chalk. And it's Joey's screwed. That block the pocket bullshit doesn't work because now he can just knock in the ball and the 11's still no good. That doesn't work, guys. It's not like some sort of power move to block the pocket because they can just knock your damn ball in. It didn't improve anything. It's like chess. It's a wasted move. And you're in a worse position when you get back to the table for sure. Taylor just needs to just draw off this 5. This is, I don't know. I'd put this, you couldn't get this 13 in the ball fast enough in the pocket for me. Now we're playing the bullshit back and forth, block the pocket game. All due respect. Because now he just lost the game. Joelee comes inside English 3 rails and gets right by the 8. Inside English 3 rails, Joelee, game's over. It's natural. Make it without going bonkers. Inside English 3 rails to go to the 8. Bob's your uncle. That back and forth block the pocket game, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You needed to hit the 5, make that 13. That's it. And then I know he'll go home and say, well, it didn't go on the carom. And I'm saying, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you because you never looked at it. Taylor's never going to talk to me again. Taylor, I love you, Taylor. Fredo, you're my brother and I love you, Taylor. But just never talk about the family business outside of the family again, Taylor. No, I'm just saying, Taylor, You're the man. You're awesome. I love you. I'm just trying to.
I think he would argue that it was too close to the rail to get any kind of stun on it. But
No. Which ball? The 5?
the one that Taylor just shot,
No, that shot was.
why he didn't try
yeah.
to make the third?
This is no good. This is 3 rail inside English. Bob's your uncle.
No.
And look at where that 5 ball is. It's a huge pocket. Now we're playing block the pocket game. This is now Joelee gets control of the table by playing the 5 ball here off a carom shot. Because the cue ball, the 4 ball doesn't go by the 11. So now he caroms in the 5, gets to a 2-1 ball count, and pins him on the end rail where he doesn't have a shot on the 4 other than a miracle shot, right? You gotta, okay, guys. When we have this back and forth, we are in a race to pocket the opponent's ball. That's what we're racing to. We're not racing to block the pocket. We're racing to pocket the opponent's ball. And now that's it. That's it. That's the race. They're playing the wrong game right now. The game in this end game is to pocket the 5 ball, pocket the opponent's ball. This is a disaster. This is a strategic disaster, as I like to say. If he banks this, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It loses games. That's all that shot does, is loses a game. That's just a game-losing shot. Pocketing the 5 is a game-winning shot. Going to Fancy Town and, like, honestly, Ego Town and smashing a bank in and trying to hit some hero end game, it just doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. I'm walking home. You want my car keys?
Yes.
Okay, you got a car keys. Everything's, oh my God. Oh no. Oh, I would have shot the 5 there. Okay. Same fucking game. What do you do here, Dave? You have one. If you don't answer the question, you're walking home.
Oh,
what do you do here?
11 to the 5?
Carom the 5 in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, either the 11 to the 5 or the cue
No,
off.
no,
the
no,
11
no,
to
not the
5.
11 to the 5, because the cue ball comes back down table. Cue ball goes into the 5 because we want the cue ball right where the 5 is. Minimal cue ball movement. We don't want the cue ball racing around on a thin cut. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
The carom controls the cue ball. You had the right shot though. So you don't have
Making
to
the
walk
5
home.
was correct.
Making the 5 was correct. It's just he's gonna make it with the wrong ball. No, Joelee, it's a carom shot. Joelee, carom. Joelee. Okay, perfect, Joelee. Beautiful, Joelee.
Well done, Joelee. Better than what I was thinking. Josh is doing a golf clap.
I'm totally golf clapping. It's emotional, Dave. It's emotional. Cut this bitch in, go for the win, Taylor. Come on. I don't like that he didn't even go aim it. This is not good, Taylor. You gotta aim the ball. Okay, now Joelee, just play it safe, Joelee. Come on, Joelee. Play it safe. Play it safe, Joelee. You're just gonna play it safe. You're just gonna put the 13, feather it, and put the cue ball. And take a little extra time to give the detail. Joelee, if you put the cue ball right between the half diamond in the pocket, he can't bank it anywhere. This is a 1 pocket scenario. You have to pay attention where the cue ball is. You don't want to give him a bank at it. You want to block the bank, okay? You want to block the bank. We don't want to give him, you got to be half a diamond. Real soft, Joelee. Real soft. Real soft, Joelee. Okay, I'll take that.
That works.
You gave him a miracle cut, okay? And you froze him on the wrong rail. What's the right rail to freeze him on?
Oh, the end rail.
Everyone knows that. Even
Irene told me.
Irene taught you that, didn't she? At dinner tonight. Imagine if he was frozen on the end rail right now. Do you think it'd be better if he was frozen on the end rail versus the side rail?
Yes.
Considerably better. Where would the 13 ball be if he was frozen on the end rail? Blocking the 4. It'd be blocking the 4. He wouldn't have a cut at it. This is a miracle cut. You gave him a 10% cut. Come on, Taylor. Cut his heart out, Taylor. I don't like how Taylor doesn't come down and look at the cut. He's just shooting. Okay. Or looking at the safety. Okay, well. Taylor, I love you. I don't love that you're not walking and looking at the table. That's it. I love you, Taylor. I don't love that you're not looking at the table. Like Joelee just did. Now, Joelee, I'm going to tell you that when Joelee does that, he's pretending. It's which is fine. He's acting like he's fucking playing shape, but at least he's acting like he's playing shape. I would like to see Taylor at least act like he's playing shape. Right? Because the way you really play shape is you go and you go 2 rails at this 11. You don't go 1. He's going to go 1 rail in this 11 with inside. It's the wrong shot, but we'll see what happens. See, he's loading with inside, and it didn't get him what he wanted. That's why I'm saying it's a wrong shot. He's shaking his head. He can't believe what happened. It wasn't possible to do what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it naturally comes 2 rails in and out of that corner towards the 11. So he would come, he would not, that's it. That's why I was saying the inside shot's not the right shot. So that's okay. Because now Taylor's like, he can get back to the table because this ain't easy, and he's going to hit the 8, and there's a distraction, and he doesn't like where his position is. But Joelee don't miss, and he hit it at bunt speed. That was a problem for Joelee, even though he made it. Joelee don't miss the 8. Oh, no! Oh, God!
Except on rare occasion.
The problem for Joelee making that 11 is that he thinks that that's okay to pocket a ball at that speed. So he shoots the 8 the same damn way and misses it with a decelerating stroke. So I'm going to say he got lucky to make the 11, and then he tried to shoot it with the same incorrect stroke and missed the 8. So now Taylor, oh, he got it to go. Patch the pocket, APA. All right. Awesome. Good shot, Taylor. Joelee. Now, Joelee, the thing I'll say about Joelee, put my keys away. I'm not walking home quite yet. I'm going to have Irene come pick me up. You can do the rest of the stream by yourself. Ah, shoot.
I mean, I can sit here and give poor advice for a little while.
I'm going to have an aneurysm. Let's check the comments. I got to relax. Okay. Oh, nice, JSD. Go play that tournament, player. All right. Okay, so yay pool. I'm exhausted, bro.
I thought you weren't going to do this.
I promised myself I wasn't going to do this. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay. I'm starting over. Here we go. Joelee. Second ball break is money. Jolee's got the money break now. Second ball. He's down 0-1. Nice. Hammer time. I don't think he made anything. Ooh, leg kick. Look at the leg kick. All right. Got to go stripes. Does the 15 go by the 2?
I don't think so. Unless it bounces rail to the 2 and then in the pocket.
Ooh, that's dicey. Just because the 2's so far away, you'd have to hammer it and hit it really thick. I mean, it's not impossible. That might be the shot. Unless it goes in quiet. Then if it goes in quiet, we don't want to mess with this 11. We don't want to move the 11 anywhere near that 6. So quiet. Uh-oh. All right.
Yeah, still going stripes.
100%. Yep. What is Joelee doing?
He's excited. He's calling a shot.
Joelee.
He's starting his car.
Joelee starting his car. That's a deep cut. That's a cult deep cut. All right. Okay. 15, 12, 14, 11. 13's a problem, but you kind of want to zone clear this. No, you want to get that 12 out of there. You're flat on the 14. This is no good. Taylor's getting back to the table. Okay. I would say it's likely. Yeah. Just kind of cramming the ball around the table. See, now this was the other problem that Joey's going to have. You got to get the 9 right now. Unless you can shoot the 13 and get on the 9, but that 9 has to go. The 13's a problem, but the 9 is it's not great with that 4 ball there. I'd shoot this in the corner all day. The problem is you can't. Oh, here's the problem. The 9 can't get out of there with that position if you're going to come back up table. It can only go to the 8 and only with near ball in hand or on that side rail. So the 9's a little issue here. So yeah, see, I get what he's doing. Now he's got a switch, but he's got a bad angle on the 11 to shoot the 12 next.
Yeah, it's just going to send them into all the other
It's
stuff.
going to send him into the 6, maybe the 7 if he decelerates. Then he's not going to have a shot. And the 10 doesn't really do you any good. It's just a lot of ping-pongy cue ball movement. Okay, well, here's the thing. You got to, well, let's see. Maybe he's thicker than I think and he can hold his cue ball. We just got to get a shot on the 12 now. We just can't get hooked on the 5. Okay. Well, now he's got that inside shot, right? And he's going to just have to get by the 2 on the second rail and it'll float right back to center, right? And we would like to go through the center and get on the 9 off the side rail.
Yep.
And then play the 10-8. So we want to go through the center in multi-ball position to the 10 and the 9 with inside English. And we got to defeat the dragon that is the 12. This is a terrible shot. Do not shoot this shot. Oh my God, Joelee. Okay.
I heard you.
It's
Look at
the
that.
12 because he's not hooked on the 12. I don't think he's hooked on the 12. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a disaster because of the cue ball travel here. Yeah. Okay, well. Now, it's the same shot. You can't tell me you're hooked now, Joelee. Take a second and think about me not hitting the 2. Basically, your deal is there's like about a 4-inch zone on that end rail that you need to aim for. And if you hit anywhere on that 4-inch zone, and it's probably really close between the first and second diamond, but he's not designing it. He's just guessing. Now he's just hitting and guessing. We'll see. Maybe he'll get away from the 2 and come back up to center table and get on the 8. But he's got to cross the center line of the center table to get on the 10 correctly. So let's see what he's got. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, the extra detail that he needed was to get flatter on this 10. This game ain't
Right.
over because now he's got to run into the 8 to get shape. See, if he went to the extra rail, if he's capable of hitting that shot, if you design that shot, you realize I'm just going to touch that third rail,
Yeah,
that
two-
fourth rail.
2 more feet was
2 more feet is what he needed.
Yeah.
You had to get past the center line, and he's basically almost on the center line. So this is a situation where he can maybe get a shot on the 8 after this, but we'll see. He's loading it with outside, hitting it soft, and that's what happens, right? And now he's pointing at the ball like he can't believe he missed it.
bank time, I guess.
Bank time. And the speed you're going to bank this at is die in the pocket speed.
So that if you miss it, you block the pocket? Is that
Yep.
what you're saying? Okay.
Yep. You don't even want to block the pocket. Yes, you want to block the pocket, Dave, but you more so want to create pressure on Tay Tay.
Mhm.
That if he misses, you can kick it in from anywhere on the table. So you want to hit this at pocket speed to just hang it in the pocket. That's about perfect, right? That's about perfect. That is a perfect shot, Joelee.
Good shot.
It was a perfect shot. It would have been great if it was hanging in the pocket because whatever. But
But
I'm
Taylor
saying,
knows he's got.
yeah, he's in a world of hurt right
Right.
now because he's got to hit. He's got to dice through those balls with that 8-ball hanging. Not that he can't do it, but it's a dicey scenario because of the congestion of the 1, 6, and 7. Okay, and the 8-ball blocking the pocket, which is bonus time. You wanted the 8-ball, yes, to block the pocket, quote unquote, but you wanted the pressure on Taylor right now to have that ball hanging. So if you miss, it's a problem. I'd shoot this 4-ball and get better on the 3 and figure things out. There's no world in which I want to shoot a ball and leave a shot on the 8. That's it. I refuse to shoot any ball on the table. If there's a chance, I'll leave a shot on the 8.
I think we should give him credit for walking the table a little bit there.
Nice, Taylor. Very nice.
Looking out for you, Tay Tay.
That's right. Dave's protecting the cult. Nice shot, Taylor.
I wonder if the 2 goes under the 8.
Mm.
Probably not.
He's looking. I like that he's looking. I'd be looking at the 6 on the side right now, because if I had that cue ball stuck dead straight off that 5, I might be able to just push that 6 on the side and shoot the 1, 7, because that 6 is a problem. And the 1, 7 are a problem. Uh-oh. Yeah, and that's what I mean by walking the table too, is with that congestion there for the 6, 7, 1, I'd like to see Taylor looking to see if that 6 goes in the pocket and looking to see if he sticks it on the 5. Is he just dead on the 6 for the side pocket where he could shoot the 7 and the 1? So if we were to run that back, that's what I'd want. Is Joelee got the break jump cue? Joelee owns a jump cue. He's got the jump cue. I think he's got the propel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jolee's going airborne. Man, he looks like... No, he's not. He's kicking it.
Oh, yeah.
This is a total
That's
mistake.
That's his normal.
He's got a jump cue. Jump this hog in. I don't know what this is. That was weird. I don't like that. Okay, Taylor's in the same position he was a second ago, the 6 ball, right? It's the 6 ball. Now, if the 6 goes by the 7, that's fine, right? Ooh, I don't know about that. See, if you look at the cue ball, it's like a 1 pocket drill with the 6, 6, 6, 1, 7, 2. I wouldn't want to shoot it that way because of the 8, because you might have to come back on that end rail. So, all right, well, okay, this works too. He's going to shoot the 2 and then the 1. He's going to stay on the right side of the 6 and the 7 and sort it out that way. That's fine. That works. I like it. I like what Taylor's doing now. Tay Tay. Okay, Tay Tay. Is this the second set?
It is.
I'm going to shut the lights off at midnight. Fucking shutting it down. Oh, this is the problem. Taylor just bet his game on this shot. And he doesn't have to come up with a shot after it if he gets stuck on one of these
Is there
balls.
another match this evening?
No,
Oh.
there is playing, but they're going to be going past midnight. It's okay. We don't have any hard fast closing time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, Taylor, no. Ooh, Taylor was looking for the jelly roll. Look at that. Taylor was looking to see if he hooked him. All right, Joelee can make it in the corner. Oh, man. I can't. I'm just... Dave, what's the mistake there?
I'd have to watch it back.
Okay, the mistake is... There's no mistake. It was just Joelee. Joelee put a lot of pressure on him by putting that 8 ball in front of the hole. There was no mistakes by Taylor. It was all Jolee's good play. There was no mistake there. You know, that was an aggressive shot. It was pretty hard. It was kind of...
It was all in.
It was all in, and it's just there's ways to shoot shots with where you can be all in, where you smooth them in, and you don't smash them in, you know. So it's okay, Taylor. I love you. And Joelee he played a great shot against you. Joelee made a great tactical shot. It's 1-1. All right, let's see. I'm gonna say that Taylor's probably. Taylor's in a little bit of a tough spot, I bet you, mentally right now. Let's see if he can fight out of it, right? Oh, what's the decision? Okay,
Kind of like stripes, but that 14 is not great.
okay, put him on the end rail. If you like stripes, bait the solids. Chip the 7 in front of the 13, leave him the 3 ball, and let him shoot. Because if you put the cue ball, if you chip the 7 in front of the 13, he's got all kinds of problems, and Joelie's going to shoot. Shooters like to shoot. You could give him either group, but just have him shoot solids if you like stripes. We talked about this, Dave. Put the 7, leave him the 3, and just let him shoot.
So,
yes.
So cue ball down lower right
Yep,
section.
Down between the second and first diamond. Just put him on the end rail, just like Irene teaches us. Irene always says, put him on the end rail. So you don't need to shoot
right.
here. She's usually right. Yeah, there's no reason to shoot here because there's no good group. And he might do it with the 3. He might do it with the 3, unless he's trying to pocket the 3. Too many breakouts to shoot here. Let Joelee shoot. Okay. I mean, he put him on the end rail. Taylor. Nice shot, Taylor. He's not on the end rail, but it's terrible. Now, Joelee should do the same thing. Put him on the end rail. There's no future here, Joelee. This is not a runnable table. This is a 6-2 situation. There's no reason to grab solids here. That's the best thing that could happen to you, Joelee. You'll stop shooting now, okay? We need you to stop shooting. That's it. Now the move is pin him behind the 6 with a stop shot and get that 4 loosened up and move the 13, right? It's not a hard shot. It's all cue ball. You're just going to hit this. See, it's just too fast. It's too fast. It's too fast. You want to pin him on the 6. Let's see if he can get away with it. Just shoot it fast. Okay, good shot. Good shot. I love it, Joelee. It's a beautiful shot. The habit of just shooting like that, I know it looked like it was super easy. There's nothing to think about, but it's the habit, right? It's just the habit. I'm a fucking broken record. Okay, sorry. It's a great shot. Yay, pool. I love it. It's a beautiful shot. Great shot, Joelee. That's where we get in trouble, though, is when we get paid off for our bad habits on shots, because then we think that's how we play pool. That's how players play pool. Good players, quote unquote. And it's like, no, that's not how they do it. Okay, Joelee. Rip into the 2. Let's go. I don't know. It's pretty flat. It's not a great angle. If the cue ball is over 2 more inches with more angle, if it's down towards us 2 more inches, I'd rip into that 2. Because not only am I going to move the 2, I could maybe, and I might not even rip into it. I might kind of smooth into it and then play the 1 or the 5 up in the corner as my insurance balls. I still might do it. Yeah, see, he's looking. He's looking. Now we're looking. But you got to hit the 2. You know, he's looking at the 5. See, I like what Joelee's doing here. I like it. Okay, he settled in. You know, he looks now. Joel. Okay, I'm gonna call it right now. This is gonna be a difficult night for Taylor now. Joelee's calmed down. Okay, I take it back. Just kidding. Just kidding. Dave. I take it it back. I'm going to the bathroom. You take over. Would you just do comments? I need a
Oh,
break.
man,
I'm
okay.
done. I'm killing myself. I'm dying over here, Dave. It's too emotional. Dave, you are in charge.
All right, I got it. Oh, let's see what's Joelee doing here. I guess the 5 goes by the 9. Yeah, it sure does. What are we thinking here? 2, 1. Now it looks like it might be kind of. If he goes for the 4 here, I'm not sure how he's going to get back on the 1, but. All right, well, kind of running out of options now. It's a 6-2 situation. I don't think the 1 would go past the 10 in the corner, so he must be trying to get it in the side. It's not going to get there. Close. He had his shape on the 1. I give him that.
That was the fun speed shot. What he's complaining. It's just hitting at the wrong speed. It's like that's okay.
We haven't checked the chat in a little while.
I checked the chat. Okay, what have I missed? What have you been discussing? Okay.
Oh, the meaning of life, mainly.
I know. Don't the commentary is awesome. Don't relax. Fam Bam Boy. Okay. Fam Bam Boy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because it's just fucking emotional, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's emotional. Just when you pay your $20, Fam Bam Boy, just know you're getting everything I got. And if you're watching and you don't pay $20 for this shit, just know
This is what you're missing.
this is what you're missing every day. All right. Ooh. Benjamin Stuns. He was live an hour ago on the bar table here. Missed that. We're gonna get Benny in this tournament. It's gonna be sweet.
All right. Taylor's walking the table again.
That's good. All right, you gotta take over. I need a break.
Looks like he's going to roll down for the 13.
Nice shot. Great shot, Taylor. Excellent.
So I guess that's the 11. No, that's the 12 in the top right. I don't see getting from the 12 to the 10 very well.
Yeah, you can. Actually, I would shoot the 12 first here.
How would you get back on the 10?
Follow and just I just follow and hit the side rail and get up. Because see, I mean, this is okay. I'll take it back. He just comes right up to the dot here, right? It's fine. It's totally fine. This is fine. This is not a problem. I was glancing. I was checking my phone, and this is great, Taylor. I'm sorry. Now he just follows straight back up towards the 1 ball with the cue ball. And he doesn't need to get like super greedy. He just needs to get back to the kitchen line or better, you know? So it's good. I gotta post this video of Joelee entering. Oh, this is not the best. And he's okay. He's okay. I'm just saying, like, I get it. I like what he did. It's just the inside killed the speed, but it's good, Tay Tay. Tay Tay's got it. I want this thing to go hill. Let's do this. Put it down, Taylor. Down like Chinatown. There we go.
2-1.
Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna post this, guys. Okay, if you're in the chat, I'm gonna post this video right now. Joelee walking into the club for the match, okay?
It's definitely worth 30 seconds.
It's worth 30 seconds of your time.
Oh, man.
This is how Joelee showed up for the match.
Like a boss.
Okay. Okay, I'll post it. Hold on a second. I gotta hashtag it.
All right, here goes Taylor breaks on the left side.
Oops.
Yeah, that one was dry. When he was in here earlier today, he was making 3 balls on the
Oh,
break.
really?
Oh, yeah. Several times. Can't tell if he's going for the 1 or the 4.
All right.
Six.
All right, it's posting. Check it out. It's Joelee's entrance. All right. I like that Jolee's thinking. When Joelee puts his hand on his neck like that and holds his cue like that, he's actually thinking. Now, Jolee's doing less pretend thinking. He's doing more actual thinking. Okay. That was fine. Does anyone have a group right now?
Yes, Joelie's solids.
He's solid. Didn't he just hit a stripe first?
No, he hit the 6 first. But,
Oh, did he? Okay.
But he was locked up.
He was locked up on it. Okay. So now Taylor, I like shooting the 7 in the pocket, comboing the 7 and not leaving Joelee a shot. Right, rolling forward and just maybe hiding behind the 10 if you get lucky, or doubling them up on the 6 and the 5 or something. I see. This is what, as Montel Jordan once said, David. This is how we do it. Bum, 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 bum. We want to walk down. Na, 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 na. And we want to point, just like Taylor did. This is how we do it, Taylor. We missed karaoke tonight, but you got a little something, didn't you, Dave? Didn't you? Look at this shot. It's a thing of beauty, Rock.
That was pretty good.
That was beautiful. That was, as my friend and mentor Perry says, that was juicy. That's what he always says all the time.
He says it just like that.
He says it just like that.
Wow.
He says it just like that. All right, the video's posted. Check out Jolee's entrance. It's art. Joelee is part science and part art. He's both, right? He's both. Okay, Joelee. What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do, Joelee? Taylor put you in a pickle, my friend. I'm too tired to come up with a shot. Let me just see what he does. I guess you sort of hit the 3 and just, fuck, I don't know. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm serious. If there's ever a time to just hit and hope, that's not a bad time to do it, right? Just hit the 5 and just get the cue ball down to the, just don't give up ball in hand and let him come back to the table. There's just too many, that was a hard one to figure out what to do. He's got too many balls on the table. It's too early in the game. There's nowhere to put him. You're hooked. You just got to not give up ball in hand and make him shoot from there. Okay, now. I like just shooting the 13 and leaving the cue ball right where it is. With like, it's a little bunty, thick shot. Because then you have an angle on the 10 to come up for the 15, and then you can kind of clear shit out. Right? No, I don't like that. Whatever he's doing with his finger, I'm not sure I like that spot. Unless this doesn't go on the side. If this doesn't go on the side, I'm fine drawing this back. But there's not enough balls to get on. I don't know. I mean, that was emotional. That was a very, very difficult shot. And the thing is it went up in this corner up here. So I don't know, man. That was just that was a high wire act. I don't want to shoot a higher wire act. I want to like roll balls around. Okay. 10. I think he's going to get on the 13. Needs to have an angle. Doesn't want to be flat. He wants to be up by the 6. Okay, he's a little flat. He's very flat. Okay, very flat. So now if he hits a stop shot, he's got a thin cut on the side. If he rolls forward, that works. I like it. I like what he's doing. See what he's doing here?
I see it.
We like it, don't we, Dave?
I'm learning too.
We like it. I don't know what that is. Ooh, he's stunned across. Remember we talked about it, Tay Tay. Okay, whatever, bro. It's fine. It's okay. Everything's great. He's on the wrong side of the 15, but
That 9's gonna be a little tough.
Too much. Shooting the 9 is tricky because it's real thin and a lot of cue ball movement, and 8 ball's down there. All kinds of stuff's going on. Let's see. Ooh, 11. Wait a second. 9-15, Bob's your uncle. I like it, Taylor. Good. Nice nod. I agree. Taylor. It's a stop shot. It's a little stop shot and then a cut on the 8, or it's a stun run through. You know, because you need to be on the other side of the 15. Let's see what he gets. Let's see what he does. Put it down. Ooh.
That one went in under protest.
It did go. It went under protest. Yeah, because I don't like it where it's at. Unless he's hitting a dead stop shot here, This is a signal that he should be looking at his position. Yep, okay. He got away with it and it ended the game. That's fine, but I'd like him to show me the design on the shot. Just habits, but that's okay. He won the set. We're going hill set just like he predicted. Nice, Taylor. Good job. Noise. That's it, right? Now we're in the third set. Yep, 3-1.
That's it.
Okay, this is fun.
One of the predictions is going to be accurate.
Oh, Iggy, where'd he get that coat? From my wife. Jolie's wearing my wife's fur coat. I said, Jolie, wear a fur coat. Iggy, she might sell it to you. Let me ask. Could you fit into it? Jolie's about 5'9", 155, so he fit.
He might sign it for you too.
He could sign the coat for you too. All right, we're in the third set. Joelee with the hammer break. Get out of town. Tricky. Like Run DMC once said, it's tricky. Right? Do you know that song?
It's been a minute.
Well, stripes are trash. Solids, totally possible. It's just that 7, right?
And the 2.
And well, the 2, yes, of course, the 2. Well, shit. I mean, if the 2 went, I'd shoot it now. Come across and knock that 7 and win the game. But Jolie's going to hit the 5. I would like him to... Yeah, I don't think he can touch the 7 here. If he draws into it, can he break it out? Okay. See, it just wasn't set for the angle. You know what I'm saying, baby? All right, now you shoot the 7, 6, and you play the 7 over by the pocket in the corner by the 3, and put your cue ball right where it is to run into the 2 off the 1. There you go, Jolie. Now you're thinking. Yep. The only thing I didn't like about him looking at it that way was I need him to look down the barrel and find the angle from the 1 to the 2. He just sort of was kind of pretend playing shape there a little bit because we don't know the proper angle because we don't have enough angle information because we didn't look at it enough, right? So it's a little too loose for this shot. You really have to on this shot going from the 1 to 2, a half inch on that cue ball makes a big difference. But maybe he's on it and he's gonna teach me a lesson.
I'm thinking that's not likely.
Shit. Okay. Lesson learned. Unfortunately for Jolie, he did not teach me a lesson there.
Do you have a defibrillator in here anywhere?
You gonna have a heart attack? Just in
I'm
case?
just trying to be prepared.
Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck. All right. I mean, I like what he's doing. He's going to ram the 15 now off the combo. It's a little pretty fucking risky, honestly. He's trying to ram the 15 on the combo. This is taking on a lot. Let's see. In this case, just because it's a lot, I'd play the 10-14, then play the 10 into it. Yeah, see?
Oh. That's tough right there.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Is it 150 degrees in this office, or is it me?
It's quite warm.
It is quite warm, but it's also very emotionally heated in here. All right. Can they hear me laughing?
Out through the wall?
Through the wall?
Probably.
Oh, God Damn it. I gotta go apologize. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on.
I need you to watch the show.
Oh, you want me to? You want me to ref it? You having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
I'm just beating myself part sucks. I've hooked myself like 3 fucking times. But no, it's good. I've had some good runs. Good things happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Some bad things happen.
Good. Try not to freak out. That's very good advice he just gave himself. That's very good advice. Okay. I'm mic'd up. You want to interview? tell me your take so far. It's a
I
good.
don't think the table's leveled.
I know we're gonna work on that.
I offered them they could play on different tables.
No, they can't.
I was gonna mention it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep, when you guys were playing. One of the guys is a machinist level. We'll get it knocked out this week. Other than that,
I know a guy.
I know a guy. Other than that, how else is it going, Nancy?
Very exciting.
It is very exciting. Yeah, it's a very
Very
close match.
intense.
Since it was predicted to go into the third set from both
Yes,
players.
that's what they said.
Yeah. It's got good music going. Is this your mix?
Been
Nancy's
changing
DJ.
it up.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the DJ music. Joelee went with the put him on. Joelee. Okay. Great. Mark, do you have
I'd
anything to
say-
add?
I have no comment.
I'd
have
say
no comment.
may the best man win.
Yeah,
Nancy.
It's been a good match.
That is a very good,
Profound.
profound statement. Yes. Very good, Nancy. We'll have you in the booth next time. Okay. Good luck in your watching.
Thank you.
Joelee. Do you have any middle match comments?
No,
Okay. You have no comment?
no.
Okay. Go get him.
Joeelee's a fish.
Joeelee's a fish. I just did some interviews live.
I wasn't sure what you were doing, but I could see that the mic input was bouncing, so I figured you were
Exactly.
talking.
I was talking to Tay Tay. Yeah, I was talking to Nancy and Mark, and then I talked to Joelee, and he said no comment, and Jolee's a fish. That's what his comments were. Great shot. Great shot.
How are they feeling? I mean, obviously Jolie's.
I think they're both. You know, Taylor's having fun. Jolee's probably miserable, and he's fighting through it, right? Okay, what's he doing? This is a little trappy. Yeah, you got to be careful here. The problem is if he rolls forward, he's rolling right towards the 10. I might shoot the 11 here. Or he's got to force it like that, you know? So if you, yeah, so that's why I would have switched to the 11 if that's the shot you have to shoot. So now Joelee just needs to keep it on the tracks, right? He doesn't want he doesn't want it to come off the rails.
Yeah, I think his plan is fairly straightforward here.
Yeah, it's good. Nice, Joelee. Ape on the side. My. Okay. much. I'm taking a break. I'm taking I'm taking my 20, my 10. Okay, nice, Jolie.
All right. One down, final set. Oh, those are the reactions to the
Amis
to the-
video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's at 234,000 views on his
Wow.
video, and he's got I mean 767 comments, 8,000 likes, and 580 shares. He went viral with the video from the state fair, and it's pretty cool. I just like to keep up on it. So, and I'm telling you, it's so funny. He has 767 comments, and I've deleted because they were dipshits 10. You know, like Minnesota's a shithole, or something about Somalis or whatever. And it's like,
Yes.
but it's like, I mean, what I'm saying is that it's like such a low percentage. I mean, it's just everyone is just really, really super supportive, and just they love it. They love what he did. Yeah, he played a Hendrix song and he killed it. So
That's great.
keep this kid away from the opiates and the CIA. What
Oh
does
my-
that even mean? That's awesome. The opiates and the CIA.
We need a plan for the 1-4 here, I think. Jolie's in deep contemplation here. Is he going to hammer this? Let's see. Maybe not. He must not like the 3. The breakout was a 3, so going a different direction. Still got to do something with that 1-4 though.
I like your commentary. Yeah.
Maybe just pull an Irene here. Maybe don't think he's got much else.
The 6? He's going for the 6. So this is a classic 6-2 scenario. If he makes this ball, it's like he's shooting his trouble last. It just, he sees shoulder dipping and hoping, and it just doesn't work. There's no future in that game. So, and what I'm saying is, he shot himself into this position, and then there's almost no outcome that wasn't this spot that he's in right now. So, I mean, he'll watch it back. I'll watch it back with him or whatever. But it's like I teach 6-2 on the channel. And basically what 6-2 is that you shoot the easy balls, you leave the 1-4 for last, and you're screwed, right? Because there's too much traffic to get back to it, and it's too congested. And so now Taylor has 7 and Joelee has 3, and Taylor's at a huge advantage now. Jolee's hooked. His shit's tied up, essentially. Taylor's balls are, even if they're not open, he can move balls around and dip, dive, and duck. I think he's tying Taylor's ball up here. I don't think he's kicking at it. I mean, it wasn't a very good tie up. I don't know, maybe didn't really do much. It took the center open and caused some congestion on each side. So maybe it's not terrible, but the problem is that Taylor has ball in hand now, so he can do whatever the hell he wants to Joelee. I would take that 12 and I would shoot that 12 one rail into the 14, and scramble those balls up a little bit. Or, better yet, I'd shoot the 12 back into the, maybe the 14. Because if it hits the 14, it clips off the 11 and kind of opens those up like a sore foot, butterfly with sore feet. Or you could simply, I wouldn't do this, it's too aggressive. The reason why I wouldn't do this, that 9 and 12 are a bigger problem than this 14, 11. Essentially, they're both problems, but this is a bigger problem. So shooting that doesn't do anything, right? Because he pinned his 14 on the end rail, which is it looks like it's easy to get to, but it's not, right? And the 9 and the 12 are effed, right? So if you were gonna you had 2 groups of balls, the 9 and the 12. See, you're not running from there. You're not, I don't know. That's too tight of a shot. You basically have to be patient in that situation. He might have been 2 shots away from being able to run the balls out. It wasn't 1 shot. It wasn't the first shot like this. See, this is like lots of cue ball movement, crossing your line, hoping to get a shot in the 9. That's fortunate, right? Fortunate if this works. That's all. This is, yeah. Now, if he in fact is on the 9, great. Shoots the 9, shoots one of those balls first, the 10 or the 15, preferably the 15, and then shoots a 12, the 10 down to the 14. Or, yeah, see, now he's got that's fine. Yeah. I still don't think I'd key ball off the 12. I think I'd shoot the 15, the 12, the 10, the 14, and then I'd just check the 14 right up for the 8. See what I'm saying? If the cue ball was at a 45-degree angle on the 14, you just push the 14 in real quiet, and you just go to the right side of the 3, and you got shape on the 8 in the corner.
Right.
Because likely the 12 doesn't key ball for the 8 as nice as the 14 does, especially when the balls are just stop the 15, stop the 12, roll the 10, roll the 14, and you're on the ball. So let's see what he chooses. Okay, well, he's going to key off the. See, now the problem is he can't key off the 12. He's got too much angle on the 15. Now he has to play shape back for the 15 because he has to create an angle to get back to the 15 straight. and he waves his hand because he's fucked. I'm not picking on you, Taylor. I'm sorry. I'm such an asshole. I'm really sorry. It's just what I'm saying is we have to look at what happened. So when you watch this back, Taylor, go look at the stop, 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 roll 14 key ball. Okay? You didn't miss that because you're bad at pool. You didn't miss that because you're a choker. You didn't miss that for any other reason that you shot the wrong pattern. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys. What order you shoot the balls is critical. Now, Joelee needs to calm the hell down and get this one ball out of there and slow down. Who won the first game, Joelee? I don't like that.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he came to the table with 2 solids.
okay,
in
that
the
was a poorly designed shot, Joelee. Sorry, bro. You got to get up table, and because you left, the game is over. He can cut this 14 and hit the 1 and win the game. We needed that cue ball to be on the end rail, right? We needed more detail in that design and thinking there. There was better options than what you did, and you shot it fast. So that's all I'm saying. So Joelee is the blue now, or the red score? Joelee won the first game.
I believe so.
Okay, I can't remember. I was fucking checked out. I had to take a mental health break. Oh, Taylor, Tay Tay. The only thing I'd suggest there, Taylor, is go for it. Hit it, design it, ram it into the 1, because if you hit that 1 thick with 20% more energy on that 14, you can get it to go. That was too delicate of a shot on the 14. There's like, Dave, there's always a speed that we want to pocket the ball with when possible. And it's not a decelerating bunt speed like that. It's 20% more than that. It's an accelerating speed. And then we want to look at where the cue ball's going and determine, okay, the 1 ball's sitting there. The natural angle goes right into the 1. We've worked on these 45-degree angle shots, right?
Yep,
so
yep.
we should be able to, we'd like to be able to, we hope we'd be able to use all that training to design a shot that we can send that 14 ball in with enough pace that it's pocketed and enough trust that we think we're going to hit the 1 ball. You see what I'm saying?
Shooting with, I guess you could say, shooting with more confidence.
More belief, yeah, more design, more intention. You know, like that's a real like bunty kind of way to play shape, and it can work, and it's maybe going to work here because now he's going to have to hit another bunty shot across his shape line going towards the 3, whatever, or he could accelerate and go up to the 3 in the side pocket. We'll see what he chooses. I think this pocketing this ball is more natural to hit it with a pace, to have the cue ball go up past the 3. We want to put it with just a little extra energy. See, that's fine. But see, the problem is he's on the wrong side of the 3, right? So now he's upset, right? Now he's got to go down and look. It's going to naturally go towards, yes, it's fine. It's actually totally fine. The cue ball will go right towards a 1.5 range, right on that line towards the end rail. So that's what we want to do. We don't want to cross our line here. We actually want to go down. Well, it depends, right? This one we could bunt because we're going to get a shot. This is pretty natural to just bunt it, honestly. But you could go down and back, but down and back might push it away from the. See how hard he hits it. That's fine. That's totally reasonable. What I'm saying is there's certain shots that it's correct on, and that's the one. But it's most of the time it's accelerating and going through. It's hard to know when to flake on and flake off, as he says in the.
Oh,
Okay, Joelee. No comment. I don't have a comment. Deceleration.
All right, so Taylor's just gonna slice this in.
Okay.
His
I'm going up to the second rail here. Give it some pace. Nope. No, Taylor. No. No, he's blaming the Taylor. See. Nope, Taylor. Nope. No. No, Taylor. No. Nope. 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 Nope, Taylor. Nope. 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 Yeah. Okay. I'm not being defensive about the equipment. It's a bar table. He hit it incorrectly. Okay. Especially since he knows that the table has a little roll on it, right? And
right.
you
So you can't slow roll.
you
it
can't
like
do that
the-
shot.
yeah.
You absolutely can't do that shot. You just have to go up to the second rail. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm sorry. I have to be honest about the situation. You did not lose that game because the table rolls off. You lost that game because you hit the wrong shot. On a perfect rolling table, that was the wrong shot to hit. You never want to hit a ball like that under pressure on a stream when you're down 1-0. Well, all this stuff. You just don't want to hit the ball that soft. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that we have to look at what happened and we have to be honest about what happened so that we can correct for it in the future. If we sit there and say, this table rolled off and that's why I lost this match, that is that's not true. Okay. That ball was missed not because the table rolled off. It missed because of what I said. And that's it. That's it. That's it. And all I can do is help you guys to understand how to evaluate what you're doing. If you misidentify the problem, you can never find the solution.
Yeah, you can't learn from it if you're.
You can't find the solution. Meaning, if he always hits the ball soft like that under pressure, when he has just a nice 2-rail shot to accelerate through, he will perpetually fan balls for the rest of his pool career. It's not about the table, it's about the shot selection. And the reason why you don't fan a ball like that is because it can roll off. It's just, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. You just have to look at what's really happening, not what you think is happening, right? And that's why I'm here, to help you guys to understand what's really happening so that we can correct for it. The correction for that is yes, I'll get the table leveled, who cares? The correction, that's not Taylor's correction though. Taylor's correction is to understand that you can't hit that shot that way. That's it. That's it. I called it before he shot it. I said, you got to go to the second rail here, right? Why? Because I've been playing fucking pool for 40 years at a pretty high level and I've missed that shot dozens and hundreds of times. Okay.
I wonder if that 7 goes.
It does. And he should be drawing into the 2 right now off of it because the 1 ball's the insurance ball. And the 4 ball's kind of messed up. So
Taylor switched to a head ball break on this one too.
yeah, well, that's because he's upset, right? Getting his anger out. So there you go. That's what it is.
Doing a 3-1 here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's shooting his insurance ball and has no answer for the 2 or the 4. So now he's just trying to shoot balls in. Okay, now he's got a new insurance ball. No, he doesn't because he's got to shoot it, right? Ugh. Okay, well, Taylor's going to get back to the table. And when he does, he's going to have to find an answer for the 8 ball. And that's his biggest problem, is the 8 ball. Check the comments. Hey, boys. Pelkas 2917. Yeah. Yep. Polkas. Well, polkas. Then just record it and analyze it. Is that the simplest answer, right? Then do it. Nice shot, Jolie. Then still Taylor's back at the table in another shot, but that was a cool combo. Okay, Palkas. So you have two answers. One is record it and analyze it. The other is join the YouTube channel that I have for 20 bucks a month. Get all the training, all the information, everything about 8-ball, Yay Pool, awesome community,
Discord,
everything. Guys like Dave Boyles that's here with me that are awesome dudes. All the guys you see in the comments laughing and having fun. It's a great community. And then if you're part of that community, you can send me a video of your match. And if it's 3 games in about a half hour, I'll analyze it for you just like I'm doing here. And I'll try to be a little nicer, maybe, question mark.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, not really.
It's always good entertainment.
It's always good entertainment, but just fucking action packed with information, right? Now we're just shooting trick shots and running out of balls that go. But yeah, you send me it. You upload it to Google Drive. I upload it and I kill the sound and I do a voiceover for you for 50 bucks. And normally I charge more like 100 for it. So if you want to do this and you're living in a different part of the country or a different country altogether, that's something that's available to you. Yeah, otherwise you could just record it and have your buddies watch it. Or you can watch it yourself. I can pinpoint when I decelerate, but I get frustrated. I tend to decelerate when I'm frustrated. I'm guessing he didn't say frustrated, Fam Bam, but yeah. Okay, Jolie's going to turn the table over with a 7-1 situation here. Or he's going to put the 2 in and everything's going to be great.
I don't think it goes. Oh,
Not sold on lever length. So why do I shoot when I haven't finalized designing the shot? I don't know. Fuck, bro. That's for you to answer. When you say not sold on lever length, what do you mean? Fam Bam, be more specific, baby. Do you mean you don't think that lever length is how you build and design a shot? And you think that it's timing off a deceleration? I don't know what you mean by not sold. You mean you're just not sold on what lever to use or how long of a lever to use?
or maybe he's saying he tends to decelerate when he's
Not sold on lever
trying
length.
to.
Okay, I
do
tend to
something with
decelerate
lever.
when I'm not sold on lever length. So why do I shoot when I haven't finalized a nice shot? Fam Bam Boy, that is $1 million question. Okay, I think you have to train lever length. And here's the trick with training lever length. Okay, you have to set up a shot and say, what is the shortest lever that I can use that forces me to accelerate through the shot? Okay, that's it. Yeah. We have to train it. And the way to train it, Fam Bam, is to okay, nice, Tay Tay. Nice. I'd like to be on that whatever that stripe on the right is, the 13 ball or 15 ball, to shoot the 8 up past the 2. I want this ball out of the pocket as soon as I can. I actually might shoot it right now, but I can't reach it. So here yeah. This is tough because it's tougher to play shape when the ball's deep in the pocket there, unless it's real close and you have a good angle because of the points.
Oh,
Whoopsies. Okay. So anyways, the lever length thing, Fam Bam, I'll try to do a video on it for the members. And basically, I'll write it on the board before I forget. I'm going to write it right now. Lever length. And basically what I'm going to do the video on is to show you guys how to figure out the lever length. Okay? Video lever length and Acceleration. I don't know how to spell it. Acceleration. I think it's right. 2 L's? Is that 2 C's, 2 L's? Acceleration. It looks like a lot of
I think
L's
it
and
might be a
C's.
1L.
1 L? Okay. I'll make a video on it, Fam Bam. That's the point. And then for you, my Polka's 2913 friend, that's part of the value of being a $20 member on the club is that Fam Bam asks me a question, I make a video on it and I explain it, 15, 20-minute video. So you get direct to the factory. It's a tough shot.
Going down rail.
Joelee don't miss the 8 though, so he's got that going for him, which is nice. Okay. All right. Well, corner side, corner 8. Shoot the one he's on, the 15. 15, 11, 12. And the reason why I don't mind shooting that ball that's in the pocket there, because the 8 ball goes right to it. If the 8 ball is different, somewhere else on the table, I wouldn't like shooting it. But so here I would just want to stop it and have that angle that he's looking at right there. Nice, Taylor. It's good. All right, Tay Tay, let's do this. Come on, Taylor. We're not out of this, Taylor. We get this one. We get the next one. We're hill. Chase it up the side rail, Taylor. Get it right by the side pocket. Ooh, you want a little closer? Yep, you didn't like that. Not thrilled about that. I am praying right now that he makes this because I don't want to see what happens if he misses. Let's go, Taylor. Let's go.
Well, looks like he's settling back down.
Yeah. Here we go. Is this going to go hill? I'm thinking this is going hill.
You got a 50-50 shot. It's 2-1.
I know, right? Joelie's match entrance. So stupid. That's funny.
I like how those. I'm assuming a lot of it has to do with the pocket shimming that you've done on these tables. That we're not seeing a lot of. We're not seeing any break and runs tonight. We're not seeing
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah.
lot of pocketing a bunch of balls on the break and
Yeah,
that type of thing.
Yeah. Well, this table before we shimmed it pocketed balls easier, honestly, because these valleys are like 4 3/4 or whatever. I think we shimmed it down almost 3/4 of an inch. I'm not saying they're 5-inch pockets because they're ridgebacks, but they play. And valleys versus diamonds, the shelf basically where the ball falls in, it's shorter on a valley. So when we shim it down like this with these shims in this style, it makes the shelf longer, slightly. It pushes the shelf, the rail out. It extends the shelf, I guess, in a way. Well, now he's got this center congestion thing, so right?
Yeah, there's a nice wad of confusion right there.
I just probably put him on the end rail and let Taylor shoot. Yeah, I mean, he's just shooting balls, right? Just shooting balls. I mean,
and that is a solid in that group of 5.
it is, yeah.
Okay.
So now he's good. He's maybe he wanted solids, which could make sense. If you look at the group of balls, he did well. The only issue that he has right now is if he's going to play a safety, he's got to be careful. If he plays a safety off the 7, it's not really, it's dicey, right? Because he's opening up Taylor's ball, his problem. Yeah. 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 Because he left the 11, and those balls go in the pocket over on the other side, and that ball goes and his doesn't by the 1 there, you know? Remember when I talked about an hour, 2 hours ago about how we don't want to run into balls if we don't intend to? That's what happens. He just created a scenario where his ball doesn't go, Taylor's ball goes, and Taylor's balls are open. So that was a bad decision, um, shot selection, right? If you're gonna play safe, you'd have to find a different shot, right? That's what I'm saying. So Tay Tay's up. See what he decides. Doesn't really lead to anything good pocketing this ball, but
It might crash into the 4. Nope.
yeah, see, it just kind of, it doesn't, yeah.
Oh, that's the 5. Excuse me.
Yeah, no problem. See, it's like now he's like got it balled off the table, and he really doesn't have anything good to play from here. So, okay. So if I was going to shoot that shot that Taylor shot, I would have tried to rip him and try to scramble. You know, it wasn't really a good controlled shot situation. I like what Taylor's doing here. No, maybe I don't. Yeah. Well, I don't think that ball went. So I don't know. So if he was playing safety, you know, putting the cue ball in the center of the table is not a good spot for a safety. And yeah. So if Joeelee's on the 7, let's get the 7. And then I'd want to find a path to that 1 quickly. Yeah, see, this doesn't really do anything. He had an angle to try to get back out towards the 13 and shoot the 4 on the side and knock into the 14, the back of the 14 into the 1. Then he'd had the 3 and the 6 as insurance. So, yeah, because now he's freeing up Taylor's ball, and he better have a really good cue ball in the end rail where he doesn't have any shot after this. I mean, that's all he did was tie up his ball and tie up the 8 ball.
Probably not quite what he had in mind there.
But now Taylor might have an angle to pop the 8 here, right? Like I'm leaning over the computer. From you have it's a computer screen. You're off to the right. It looks like you can see the angle and I can't. I don't. That's why I'm looking at you to see if I can catch the angle from you. Exactly. Now you just pulled up the fake monocle. Okay. Oh my God, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh shit. The commentary's off because I'm watching the wrong screen. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Fire me. Fire me.
What kind of delay do you think it was?
It's 10 seconds.
Oh, well, it's significant.
Nobody was typing into the comments that there was a delay, so I fixed it. And this is like a total noob amateur move, is to like not understand what's going on. So, all right, he's got to get on the 13 here. Okay, that was okay. Okay. All right. When we run into balls, it's issues. So, okay. I guess he's just going to try to block the pocket. And then Joey's going to shoot the 5 into the 13, and not much changed, except for you lost your 13 ball. Okay. I'll tell you, the one thing Tay Tay has going for him is that 14's next to the 8. That is a good thing. Ugh. I wonder if I kind of like what he's doing here. If he can get to the end rail off this 9 and loosen that 9 up. Yes. Taylor. Double Tay. I love it. I love it, Taylor. That's a great shot. Excellent shot. Excellent, excellent shot. I'd like to be on the end rail, Taylor, but let's not get too picky. Okay. Now Joelee has to decide. Does he want to try to run the balls out? And if he does want to try to run the balls out, he's got to pick the right pattern and figure out how to deal with the one. And there's a breakout, right? So the only breakout he has is off the 5. So if he wants to run the balls out, he's got to power, like kind of snatch draw the cue ball back up that side rail to the second or third diamond. Third diamond would be perfect, right? If he snatch drew it straight back up to the side pocket, then he can just smooth the 5 in and have a nice energy from a real thin cut on the 5 to bang into the 8, into the 1. And he will probably have a shot on the 6, okay? And then he's going to have to like snatch draw the 6 and get on the 1 and shoot the 4. I mean, if you're going to shoot the balls, that's the pattern, right? So it doesn't look like he's doing that. It looks like he's going to try to put him on the end rail, and he's going to put the cue ball back where it is where he wants the cue ball, back where it is, on the end rail though, and the 1 ball loose from the 8. That's wrong. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, I get it, right? But he left Taylor a shot to pin him behind the 8 right now. It's not easy, but it's a shot. See, if the cue ball was on the other side, Dave, he doesn't have anything, right? He'd have a bank on the 14, but not really. And the 9 doesn't go past the 3, and the 13's blocked by the cue ball. So if he would have put the cue ball back in the area that it was, Taylor would have almost no options. Now Taylor's gonna. Can Taylor make it? He can make it past the 6. Okay, and if he can, he blocks the pocket. So that was exciting. Well, now he's in a situation where he needs to break the 6 or move it off the 5, and he's perfect on the 3. No, see, now he can run out, right? He can run out because the 3 ball, if he draws it back, if he's afraid of deceleration, go forward 2 rails and leave an angle, right? Like that's fine, but the 3 creates an angle on the 5 to get into the 6. Now that's dicey because you're going to have a long shot on the 1 after you break the 6, but you could also break it and get a shot on the 6 somehow. But yeah, I like it all. Yeah, I don't like, there's nothing to give up the table. Let me look for a spot, right? Like you can't put him over by the 8 because he could shoot the 13. I mean, because you don't want to you want to have him so he doesn't have a shot, right? The 14 goes from the right side of the pocket, the 13 goes from the left side of the pocket, up in the kitchen area, right? And there's nowhere to like park behind a ball. It's pretty dicey to like feather the 1 and try to pinch the cue ball right behind the 8. I mean, you could do that because if you miss it, you leave him only the 13, and it's a long way away with a weird angle that's running the cue ball right into the 5. So you could feather the 1 softly and really just smooth the cue ball behind the 8. You could do that. Or you could try to run out. You just stun the 3, stun the 3. You want to get it, but the problem is you want it up by the second. I don't like this. I mean, no. Banking the 6? Is that what he's doing?
I think he might be trying to make the 14. Nope.
No, he's trying to play a safety. I don't like that because now he shoots the 13, 9, 14, the game's over. I think the 9, unless the 9's tied up, okay, I could be wrong. The 9 could be tied up and Taylor could be in a world of hurt. But if that 9 went by the 4, no, okay, it goes by the other side. Same. This is a winnable spot for Taylor. He's looking at his shot right now. Yep. That's it. Yeah, that's why it wasn't. I don't like the shot that my kid did that. My oldest kid when they were like, I don't know, 12 or something. It's funny, dogs playing pool.
Yeah, we're looking at the art on the wall here.
Yeah, there's a my kid did a dogs playing pool. I mean, they might have been 10 or 12 or something. They were young. They're 19 now. They probably did it 7 years ago. It's cute picture. All right, so Taylor's looking, trying to figure it out. I mean, it's dicey, but you shoot the 13. You don't need to load it with English and try to get closer to the 9. You need to ensure that you make the 13. So you don't need any inside English. You just take the longer shot on the 9. And then you know that 4-ball does, Dave? You know what that 4-ball does? What does the 4-ball do? If you're going to shoot the 13, 9, 14, what's the 4-ball do for you?
It stops your cue ball for the 14.
Yes, my good man. It stops your cue ball for the 14. Yep. So this is a situation where you leave a little longer shot, you push in that 9, and you use the 4-ball to stop your cue ball. Just like this. Okay? I like it. I might have wanted to not be jacked up on the 3. So I would have went closer to the rail because I'm not shooting jacked up off the rail if the cue ball's over 2 inches, because now, well, this is an issue. See, if he stuns this, he doesn't need to stun it. He needs to push it through without stun, because stunning it makes it harder to make. I'd roll this thing the other thing with stunning, and he has to hit it too hard. So if he rolls this with a follow, it's going to stick off the 4, and he's going to hit a speed where you could block the pocket. It looks like he's doing it. Just roll it at like pocket speed. Good enough, good enough, good enough. And by good enough, Taylor, I mean awesome, awesome. Okay, now, Taylor, this is your stun shot. Stun, and you got to keep it from going forward, so you're really going to need to stun it because there's no way you're drawing it in the side. Okay, this is actually not a stun shot. This is a draw shot. You want to draw this ball across and back to center off the second rail. Stunning this ball is going to get you in trouble. You want to draw it because you want to draw it, if you can, past the 6 off the second rail, or that's fine too. That's fine. See, drawing it gets you closer, and I don't think you can scratch on that shot. You'd have to like Mike Massey draw it. That's a throwback. Mike Massey, ever hear of him? He's that old guy, trick shot guy. Draw the show of the ball. Let's go! Oh, Taylor. Tay Tay. I was so excited for Hill. That's okay, Taylor. It's a tough game, man. Fucking Monday morning quarterback, here I come. That's the only reason I was saying to draw it, not stun it. You want to get closer to the 8. That's okay. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm zipping my mouth right now, throwing away the key.
No, it's just about Joey's pattern selection, and
this is just about not shitting the bed.
No.
Really? I mean, seriously. The 5-ball's the key ball.
And then 3 puts you on it.
That bunty barely making its speed, that is Joelee's kryptonite.
That's been hurting both of them this evening, I think.
It is. But Joelee is a habitual offender of it. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no reason to hit that ball that soft. It's just, it's fear, it's nerves, it's like animal, primal, bowling alley instincts, right? Same with here. If this goes in at bunt speed, it's not correct. Yeah, I mean, at least he hit it with a little pace there. All right, so now, yeah, see, okay. I've talked about angles in pool. You don't want to be straight on the 6 ball. You want to have an angle. And the reason why you have an angle is because he's going to have too much angle on the next shot. Okay? So that's the problem. He's nervous, and he's got poor habits, right? And we have to have these habits of playing position, because this is not where you want to be on this shot. Because now he can't accelerate on this shot. He's got to bunt it, right? And he knows it because it's a thin shot, and he's all this, he's dying right now. And he wouldn't be dying if the ball was 2 feet closer and not frozen on a rail with less angle, but some angle to get on the 5, right? So what I talk about on this channel, and I talk about on this commentary, is these habits, right? And paying attention to the angle is critically important to closing out games and not getting in trouble. Let's see what Joelee does. He's going to hit it. Bunt speed. He got it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. He's a little flat on the 5, but not so flat. This is over. Now, which angle do you, where do you want to go? Forward or stun it? Second rail or one rail?
I'd probably go one rail.
Roll forward 2 rails. That's fine. That worked. He's out to center. It's good. But rolling forward with 2 rails, he could have got a little closer. It doesn't really matter. He finished it out. And I wouldn't bunt this. I'd just stop it. Okay, good, Joelee. Oh, weird. Okay, he did it. That was weird to go forward. That's okay. All right. Yay, pool. Joelee wins. It was fun. And Taylor's going to shoot the same shot soft and show everyone how. Yeah, Taylor, the answer is 2 rails. It's not soft, it's 2 rails. 2 rails. 2 rails, Taylor. Okay, I'm going to go do this live. Okay, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go out there mic'd up and show him the shot. Hey, Tay Tay? Tay Tay. Okay, you'll hear it on the thing. I'll show you.
I should have gone back and forth.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
frustrating.
I know, and I took you to task a little bit on the stream because you got to go back
I
and
should have
forth.
gone back and
You have to. Okay, and that's it. So
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's just, man,
I know.
when because it wasn't that hard of a shot.
I know, but it's so wide open. There's
I know.
nothing that can. The only way you can lose the game is if
Yeah.
you don't go back and forth.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
It's
Basically.
just when literally, I was aimed up, I was ready to shoot it, I shot it, and it just goes.
I understand. I get it. But that only proves my point only gets proved more because we had a conversation 15 minutes before that about how the table's rolling off. So when the table's rolling off, you know the conditions. You should extra go back and forth. Yeah.
No, I shouldn't.
Okay.
No, I know.
Okay. It was awesome. That's it.
That was a good match.
And we'll get it. Yeah, it was a great
There were
match.
a lot of things that I
Yeah,
saw that I
cool.
learned from,
Yeah.
as far as
Yeah, it was cool.
what to do, what not to do. type of stuff.
Yeah. Nice job, Joelee.
That's good.
Joelee. Nice. Okay. All right. I'm going to close down the stream. Nice work. All right. We're good. We're good. Okay. Joelee.
Dude, no more. All the guy.
Joelee,
all
I'm
the-
doing a post-match interview with Joelee right now.
All the guy can do, right? Like before, I'd come in and go, bro, there's no excuse for that, and I can't believe this and this, it's, right?
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. All no excuses, right?
Yeah.
All I can do is play better,
Yeah.
eliminate my mistakes, work
Yep.
harder, practice harder,
Yep.
be more detailed,
Yeah.
be more, be more focused, be
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
be more present, be more whatever. All I can do is make better decisions, and
Yeah.
and
I have a question for you. We're doing a post-interview here with Joelee.
that's how I play. That's how I play, and that's my problem.
I know, but tell me the one thing that you can do after this match, the biggest thing that you can do to improve your game. What's the best thing you can do for yourself after this match? There's only one thing that I'm looking for as an answer.
The one thing I can do.
The biggest impact that you can have on your game. Immediate impact. The one thing that you're missing that you
Detail.
that you refuse to do.
Detail.
No. You refuse to do it. I don't know if you've ever done it.
Well,
I can tell you if you'd like.
yeah,
Watch this thing back
yeah,
and learn.
yeah. Oh,
Watch
yeah.
this back.
Back.
Watch
oh my
this
God,
back.
that
You
was-
have to watch this back. You have to watch it back because you'll put yourself back in that position and you'll see what you did versus what you need to do.
Yeah.
for 2.5 hours, you'll see what you did versus what you need to do. I have 2.5 hours of coaching you through what you need to do and what you did, what you need to do and what you did. The biggest thing that you're missing in your game is not watching these videos back. That's the only thing you need to do.
I love it.
Because when you watch it back, it'll land with you.
No, lamb.
It'll
I'm
land.
like,
It'll
oh,
sink
that-
in.
oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
You need to watch this back multiple times even
Mhm.
to get it to land and sink in.
Mhm.
That's it. You can't see it if you don't watch it back.
Mhm.
You know, you have like this nebulous kind of idea of what you need to do, but when you watch it back, you'll see it.
Mhm.
Proof fucking positive of what's going on.
Yep.
Every single thing you did, good and bad, you'll be able to watch back. It doesn't matter how you feel about your performance and all that stuff. It's irrelevant. You're trying to learn. This is 2.5 hours of direct coaching on what you did wrong and the things you did right, right? And then you just have to take advantage of it. And it's like, you have to watch it back.
After.
You have to. That's it.
Because I'm going to tell you something. In all those shots I like shoot or whatever, bro, I'm not trying to shoot any shot wrong. I'm trying to make every shot I shoot is what my brain comes with as the best decision. This is our best shot. This is our best whatever.
So this
I
is
mean,
yeah, for sure. Which is excellent. Okay.
This is our best.
Now hold on a second. This is great. What percentage of the 100 shots that you shot was the correct decision? I'm talking like start to finish correct decision. I know. Did he pay you the $25?
No, it owes me a chip.
He owes you a chip. He owes you $25.
No, I'm going to
You don't think you'll ever see it because you're not a collector. Jolee's an avoider. Okay, Joelee, what I'm saying is, how many shots out of the 100 did you hit? Not that you intended to hit, but was the correct shot. I like that you might have hit 100 shots that your brain told you to hit, but how many correct shots did you hit?
I mean,
Here, you can use this. How many shots did you hit? Out of 100.
10%,
Yeah.
8%,
That's somewhere between
8 to 15.
I would say probably in that range.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. So that
Yeah,
means that
and
we
when
have at the lowest range, we have 85% of the shots we need to work on
Yeah,
and think about.
and you can't
differently.
count like if he leaves me a 3-ball bunny run out. Well, then
No,
that's
I'm
ding,
not
ding,
talking.
ding.
Yeah.
Those.
No, but
so
but
if
even
I don't
on
count those, then it's it's less than 10%.
yeah, and that's what I feel like when I watch these.
Mm-hmm.
And the same is true for everybody I watch them for. When I watch these and do the commentary, the decision making is the correct decision making, meaning how hard to hit the ball, which ball to shoot, which ball not to shoot, when to play safe, where to play safe, all those things, right? It's like 5%. I mean, it's like it's like a
For sure.
a truffle in a pig,
It's
right?
probably not even 1 in 10. It's probably 1 in 20.
That's what I'm saying. And so
I mean, if you really are honest on the thing, and that doesn't mean, like I said, you made an 8-ball. That doesn't count as I made the right shot because I made it. We're talking about
decisions and things like that. Yeah.
choosing the right shot.
Yeah.
You're looking at a rep,
Yep.
1 ball to the next.
Yeah.
and
Every
you're-
decision, patterns, all that stuff. What speed to hit a shot at? You know, when I jumped down and told Taylor, you didn't miss that ball because of table roll. You missed it because you shot the wrong shot, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, he didn't need to slow roll that ball.
not at all. No, he couldn't. He didn't. You shouldn't. He
Could've shot it from
understands that. We
anywhere.
talked about it. He could have shot the next ball from anywhere. And you have to play. It doesn't matter this table if it rolls or doesn't roll. There's no table in the world that you hit the shot like that. So, anyways, we've already gone over it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
That 2-ball that I had that I pinched back for that long 8 on the rail, is that the right shot? I got ball in hand and I jacked it up on that 2-ball. Dink! And that was to win 3-0. And I shot that 8-ball on the rail and my cue ball was on the rail
Yeah, I
to
think
win 8-0.
I'd have to
And
look.
it sucked because my cue ball was stuck on the rail and the ball was almost stuck on the rail.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have did it.
I have to look at it. I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, but I guess what I'm saying is, you know, when you watch this back, I'm pleading with you to shoot a different shot. Probably 90% of the time. Probably 90% of the time
that would
at
help
least.
me a lot.
Exactly.
Then I
So
wouldn't
that
be in
means
the-
that
in the trouble that I'm in
yes,
all the time.
yes. So, and I'm pleading with you to look at details, to walk the table, to do certain things, and then you finally started walking the table. I'm like, okay, this is great, and then something would go wrong, and I'd be like, oh no, why did you shoot that shot? And it's like I'm not trying to second guess everybody and make everybody feel stupid. What I'm trying to point out to you guys when I'm doing this commentary is we need to try to study this and learn so that next time, if we could have you go from shooting out of 100 shots, if we could have you go from 8 shots being correct to 16 shots,
16 shot.
24 shots, 32 shots over the course of 4 matches, we don't have to have you shoot 100% correct shots the next time. We just need you to learn enough so that we can go up a little bit each time with the right decision and the right shot. And so when I'm doing these matches in 2, 3, 4 matches from now, we can be like, you know what? I'm not having an aneurysm anymore because Jolee's at a 35% effective rate. And I'm like, man, that's a big improvement from a 5 or 6% effective rate, right? So you don't need to jump overnight, but that's what we need to sort of target and kind of try to do, right? And for me, when I play pool and I look at my matches and I watch my matches back, I look at it because I've been playing longer and I teach and I kind of know more what to do and how to do things. I still have a percentage, right? It's flipped because I'm over 700. I have a percentage of shots that I shoot that I make bad decisions on and that cause me problems, right? And it could be something that nobody sees. And I still pay attention to the stuff nobody sees. Even when I run out, if I'm in my ego and I got out luckily because I kind of escaped, I'm like, oh man, I got to be aware of that, right? So even though like the week that I won 7 out of 10 games, I ran 7 out of 10 racks in league, right? This is like 3 weeks ago. I was like, that's pretty cool to run 7 out of 10 racks, but I still went back after, not because I'm an asshole to myself or I'm beating myself up. I went back and said, how many shots in those 100 shots that I shot were poor shots? Either poorly designed or shot in my ego or whatever, or I made a bad decision or I didn't walk the table, and I misexecuted because of it, right?
Yeah.
And I look back and I say, well, of those 7 racks that I ran out of 10, I at least had 5 shots that I could think of that were that way, or 4 shots or something like that. Now, that's a pretty low percentage compared to like a 500.
Yeah.
But in order for me to get to be a better player, I still need to clean that up. It just happens that my percentage in that set was probably 5% or 8% bad, or mistakes, or not committed, or whatever, or bad execution, or deceleration, or whatever you want to call it. And it just so happens that with you, where you're playing, your 8% is good and your 92% needs improvement.
Yeah.
And that's why we have to have you go back and look at that, because we need to try to get you to raise up that 92%.
That 92%, which is the same thing. Like you can kind of watch all of us because we're all around that 500 mark.
Yeah.
And it's, dude, you could almost do the same video and go, hey, now it's Kalina and whatever, and do the same video. We all play exactly the same. I mean,
within tolerances, yes. Yes. And that's why I have an aneurysm
Looks
every
the
time I
same.
do this. I have an aneurysm every time I do these because everyone's doing the same thing, and I'm pleading with you guys to do what we train on the channel and to do these different things. And so anyways, it's good. It's awesome. Thanks, Joelee. Good. No, it's great. He wants to get going here, so I'm sure he wants to go to bed. It's fucking 12:30. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see ya. Bye.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, here too.